just see how this goes.
We are live right now, so I'm gonna get this link out to everybody on the YouTube and Twitter, and we are gonna
I'll
get
s-
started.
I'll send it out on my Facebook page too. My 50 Shades of League group. Be like, hey, your favorite idiot is getting coached by an actual person who knows what they're doing.
This will be fun. All right, here we go. I got the link. Let's get it in the Discord, and I'm gonna take. So we're gonna actually look at. Am I in a private call? Okay, we're actually going to end up moving to my Discord because it's a boosted Discord, which will give us better quality for the stream. Basically, when you
Oh, I'm
start streaming.
down. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Let me get this out first, and then we'll move.
Okay. What channel?
Just the duo channel, so nobody can join us. It's the 2 for 2 channel.
Sure.
All right, let's get this out. Do this. YouTube is very interesting for like streams and stuff because a lot of people end up showing up at like really weird times, but it's crazy because like you get people from like all over the place, so it's really cool. Like I see people sitting there in the chat on YouTube, and usually obviously client gets all the attention, so I don't really like um,
Yeah.
I don't really respond to the chat. Usually I have like a mod or two who's in there like responding to questions and stuff like that. But like you see
Yeah.
people like, "Hey, love from Brazil" or "love from Greece," and I'm like, "Hell yeah, that's so sick, man!"
This
Like,
is weird. Like,
yeah, it's
like,
so
who are
it's so
you?
much it's so much different. It's a whole different community, man. It's so cool because it's
I
it's
love
people
it,
I
dude.
don't see on Twitch. It's a whole different community. Let's move my face over here. Let's go
I love
ahead.
it, dude. It's a community of people who like have the same mindset. Like this game makes me pull my hair out, but I love knowing that we can all come back and like, like what I do. I go on my Facebook group and I post a bunch of what I call friendly reminders, and all I do is like you can't call yourself a Kane player if you haven't E'd through a wall for a gank, missed your W, queued nothing, but you're in too deep now, so you might as well smite R and Jesus take the wheel. And like people love that. They're like, oh my god, I've totally done that. Like,
Whoa, let's see. Um, so let's look at the op.gg real quick. We see, so we haven't played Fiora in ranked, have we? Actually,
no,
no. So
no.
all, okay.
Mama F is all norms right now. Too scary.
So short-term goals, which is, what are your short-term goals, like preseason type of thing?
Short-term goals: get good with. Okay, get good. That's be competent enough with Fiora mechanically and also with my macro that I feel comfortable enough to take her into ranked and start my climb.
And long-term goals, which would basically be season 13 goals, essentially, is what that is.
Season 13 goals: make it to gold.
Make it to call. That's reasonable and that is very plausible. I love it. Perfect. Let's see. So I'm looking now. I'm just looking. So we're going divine, and we're taking. What are your secondary runes? Because I'm looking at op.gg. So we're taking
Secondary.
sorcery.
I have 2 rune pages for Fiora. Let me pull them up
I'm
here.
gonna be totally honest with you. The build path that we're going right now with mana flow and Scorch is not good. I know that somebody did it. I know that somebody did it in at Worlds or whatever, and like it became a thing, and people are like all about it. It is not good, I promise you. If I can go ahead, let me sign into League real quick. Can you add TTV Burning Wolf
I
on
absolutely
on
can do
League?
that for
I
you.
want to look at something really quick, and I want to show you something because I guarantee I can see it through the client actually.
With
That's it.
my with
Go
my
ahead.
grass build, I've stopped taking. Well, I mean, maybe not recently, but I switched it over to Transcendence on my.
That's good. Transcendence is good. Transcendence and Gathering Storm are the 2 really good ones. I might need to remove somebody on this account, unfortunately, because I think that it's too many people. Let
Right.
me just.
It's TTV Brennan Wolf. TT capital TTV space Brennan Wolf.
Yeah, TTV
Right.
space Sprint Wolf. So,
Right.
let me remove Garen support one trick. Don't know who this is, so we'll just remove this guy. And
Yeah,
then,
he needs to be removed.
yeah, I'm ready for a friend request now.
All right, let's do it. Add friend. Yes,
There we go.
our small
Okay,
list of friends has increased.
so I just want to look at this really quick. So match history. Let me see. It wasn't this game or this game. It was probably this one. Look at, okay. So are you able to, do you have two monitors or?
I do.
Okay. Can you have my stream up on the other monitor and then look at my screen right now?
The YouTube stream, yes.
Yes.
Let's do it. All right.
While I
Looking
move
at your
this.
monitor.
Okay. Do you see what your scorch damage is right here?
Right. Scorch damage. Damn. That's pretty
666.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so imagine if we took like Gathering Storm or like Transcendence and we had, so it's a weird one because imagine Transcendence, yes, like, or Gathering Storm, yes, and 20 minutes in we get, let's say, 15 AD. So it's a little bit weird to actually, because it doesn't show the statistic, but imagine what 15 AD actually does when you're fighting, right? So we can't really see the total bonus damage that Gathering Storm is giving us, but you could imagine that 15 AD at 20 minutes, and then it goes up to 29 AD at 30 minutes. You could imagine that that's doing a lot more damage than Scorch
Mhm.
is doing. You know what I mean?
Right. No,
Because
I understand.
this game went for 33 minutes. So we would have had the 29 buff, we had the 14 buff, we would have had all the AD buffs. And then I mean mana flow band is fine because it gets us something. Let's go look at another because I know you were running Scorch like the whole time essentially.
Right.
Scorch is something like 500 damage this game. Only 500. Nothing there basically. And then let's see. This is a game where you went 6-0 and 5 and only got the extra 500 damage. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
you're taking second win, by the way, are you taking Dorn Shield?
I do. Most of the time I take
Okay,
Doran's. Only
gotcha.
recently have I started taking Doran's Blade because I feel like it might scale better into late
Uh,
game.
no, well, it does. Doran's Blade does scale better, but if you're taking second wind, you're taking Doran's Shield for sure. Like 400. Look at this, 30-minute game, 400 damage done from Scorch. 400 damage doesn't even fucking like scratch the surface of like, you know what I mean? It doesn't do
Yeah.
anything. But
It's not
somebody
even a level 1 kill on an ADC.
but somebody played it at Worlds and it's been like a thing and it's such a meme to me. We will actually okay, let's move you into the Discord now and let's get into a game.
Sure, let's do it.
Let's go, let's go. Duo channel. My PMA tournament team has messaged me. We want to go ahead and go live. Are we doing so hold on. Are we doing ranked or
I do not mind. If you want to do ranked, I'll pop my ranked cherry with you, friend.
let's do it. Let's do
Let's
ranked.
do it,
Yep.
dude. I'll stream.
I just wanted to get some more information. So obviously, I used to take notes a little bit differently, but I'm going to probably take notes for this, and it's going to be more of we're going to look for the top 5 things that we need to work on, essentially. So you're going to have obviously the VOD. You're going to have this entire live session to be able to watch through as well. But we're going to look for our 5 big things basically to look through. So I am now watching your screen on mine, and you are ready to queue up.
Queue up. Let's do it. I have to close like the stream. I had your stream on the other, but like last night when I was trying to queue up and you were on Twitch, the second I went from champ select into the game, my computer froze. I was like, well, that's shitty. So I did have to close the stream for this.
You're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to Chad for a second, just because a few people I know are here. What's up,
Hi, Chad.
Peepo? What's up, fucking? What's up, Dylan? What's up, Nether? What's up, Ender? This is kind of like weird because I can't play music. I can't play music, so we're kind of like just in quiet mode. So, we keep getting copyright strikes on this shit. So I can't really play music unless. Do you think I'd get copyright striked for like focus music, which is just like ambience basically? It's like environmental, like whatever. There's no way I get copyright strike for like a rain, right? Like or something
This
like.
sounds too much like outer space.
Could you imagine? That would be funny. Can you play? Yeah, no, because the first coaching session we did on YouTube, we got 20 copyright strikes, and then I used non-copyright music, quote unquote, non-copyright, and we got 7 copyright strikes. So, they be on us. They be on us for real. Non-copyright sounds. Yeah, yeah. NCS is free to use. NCS. If I go on, okay, so if I go on NCS, NCS top 50 songs, is this real? Are you sure? If I play this playlist, look at my screen. Am I gonna get copyright striked or no? I've never done a session just in pure silence.
In my solitude.
We do have Sparrow who can sing to us as well while he's in the
Oh, yeah,
99%
yeah.
sure there. Wait, who said they have a playlist? Let me grab it. If you do, I will pay $10. Should I play this? I'll let this play on repeat just to have something in the background so I'm not sitting here in silence because it kind of. Should I play it? NCS. I
I
mean,
could always turn on my washer and dryer in the background so people can hear that.
That is true. No, NCS means no copyright sounds. Okay, cool. That's like what that means. I didn't know that. But okay, this one's by NCS. Okay, NCS top 100 by NCS. We're gonna do this. Risk it for the biscuit. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna play music in the background. If I get a bunch of copyright strikes, whatever. The music's probably not gonna be good, to be completely honest with you, but at least we have something. All right, we're last pick. Hopefully we're able to actually get Fiora right now. Oh, time to watch some Fiora gameplay. Let's do it.
Yeah. Welcome to What Not to Do on Fiora.
Nah, you're gonna do fine, man. Yeah, this playlist is by NCS. By the way, guys, once we get into the game, you guys know the rules. Client gets full attention, so I will not be responding to chat once I go into the actual game. So.
What's that? Scuttle?
Yeah, you're the scuttle crab for this one.
Perfect. I ban Gangplank as my permaban. I figure if I'm up against like a Teemo or something, I could maybe rush Maw.
No, Teemo's just annoying, but yeah, you can usually get through it. I mean, you can run like unflinching and take tenacity runes too, so it's not that big of a deal.
I think Teemo's just surviving the remaining phase.
Teemo's just like a tilter.
Oh yeah, dude, I can't stand it. If I could ever put my hand through the screen and smash someone's head into the keyboard, it would be a Teemo player.
Understandable.
Aaron.
Nice. This is good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We'll take TP.
Okay.
And we will actually. Let's do so. Second wind, unflinching. Let's say conditioning and overgrowth here, which are so 1/1/1 basically.
Overgrowth.
Yep. We'll take demolish. We'll go grass because we're gonna go divine anyways. We can take Sag. That would have been a good one for sure, actually.
Garens are fun.
Yeah, I
Garens
agree.
just jump in, poke, and run away, as far as I know.
Well, it kind of depends, right? So, like with Garen, you're either getting phase rush or you're getting conquer. Phase rush doesn't really give you a lot of opportunity for all in because you can just run away. But when they go conquer, there's a lot more kill potential, but he does do a little bit more damage.
Does his conqueror stack when he spins?
When he E's, yeah.
Oh.
But I mean, Conquer is weird. So like, if you were to slide parry into him and do like QW, you actually get 6 Conquer stacks off that. So you're almost halfway to full just by slide parrying into somebody.
I did not know that. Are you taking notes, Kitty? She's My wife took the last Red Bull in the refrigerator, so I had to go to the mini mart and buy one. I was not happy.
Oh my gosh. I wish I had a Red Bull actually.
Which is weird because she's a Monster fan. Like, why would you? What?
Yeah.
Makes no sense. You knew this was happening, and you knew I needed that last Red Bull. We're gonna have a talk when you get home. Support.
No. Let's see if we can get solo lane here. That's very unfortunate.
Let's see. This man, yeah.
Well,
not having it.
What about
Looks like
mid
we're
lane?
dodging. Mid lane.
Can we do?
I mean, I'll just spam GP just in case. Oh, my ADC said that he will.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be any good. We might. I mean, technically, we might get a dodge. Anyways, we might just wait this out and see.
Yeah. I could always just pick Fiora and make my ADC dodge.
True.
S tier strats, dude. It's worked in the past. Please dodge. Please dodge. Oh, we lucked out.
All right, cancel the queue.
Canceling.
Yep, and we'll wait a second here. Thank God. Okay. By the way, since we're doing the longer session, we'll do one live game, and then we're gonna go into the VOD, and then we'll watch the VOD, and then we're gonna try to see how much we learn immediately, and then we'll go into a second game and watch that VOD. Essentially, is what the goal is here.
Okay.
After like 30 seconds, you can probably queue again.
We will steer this ship to its ultimate destination. Alright, let's go. I wonder if this happens, this kind of stuff happens at like higher elos too, or is this
Oh yeah.
real silver action? Like,
no, it's just where Fiora is right now. She's just very highly banned, so it's kind of like it can kind of suck because usually there's about a coin flip chance that you're gonna have to dodge one when doing a coaching session, unfortunately, because you just won't. You're not going to be able to get Fiora every game. Now, I mean, in a perfect world, I mean, like I said, it's a coin flip, so you never know. Sometimes we're going to get it, and it's going to be clean, it's going to be cool, and we're going to get Fiora and just be able to play the game. But right now with tank meta, I mean, she's got like the second highest ban rate behind Zed, and it just is what it is. So, I mean, if we hover it, it helps us a little bit, but it's not perfect.
She counters the tank meta, so that's understandable.
Yeah. I mean, it's 250 actually. This is one of the earlier ones though, for sure, because I think all the two coaching sessions that we've done on YouTube so far are like, I think they started like 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern, so we might not have a lot. I mean, it's preseason too, so it's kind of tough. Not too many people playing. There we go. We got top.
Yeah.
Third pick. This is good.
It's about noon where I am, so
yeah.
Everybody's at work or at school. My wife's at work, my son's at school, and I have the day off, so...
True, and this is like, you know, like, gamer sleep time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, the noon is, the gamers aren't even awake yet. These are real people you're playing with here.
I'm talking, also my mom, too. She's 61 years old, and she plays PlayStation 4 until 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hell yeah. I love that. That's awesome.
Which is funny, because when I was young... she would always get on my ass, You're like, why are you not playing your games until? And then she got into PlayStation 4. Like
And now she
maybe 2 years ago.
understands.
Yeah. Now I'm like, do you see what I mean?
Yeah, that's funny. Kane, Belveth, Darius. Their top laner is going to be 4th pick, so we should get Fiora here.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Sejuani, Orianna. You do not see Orianna a lot. Nice.
No, I have not. You know who I've been seeing a lot down here is Mordekaiser Jungle.
Mordekaiser's easy to jungle with, and he's actually pretty consistent. He's pretty solid, so.
And he takes Ghost, and he just does Mordekaiser things.
Yep.
Oh no. This is the one skin I don't think I have that I really want, but I can't buy it.
It's actually, that skin is actually S tier, no lie.
Dude,
you can get it in February though. It's yeah.
Oh wait, no, I don't have projects.
Comes out Valentine's Day.
Really?
Yeah.
A Quinn. God.
That's fine. We'll still take TP. We'll go back to the runes here. I think that let's see, let's look at this. We're going to split push anyways. Let's take second wind, but let's get overgrowth instead of unflinching. And then I kind of want to actually go in inspiration here. Inspiration tree, I think we take boots and biscuits. Because I just feel like there's going to be a lot of poke damage here. And she's going to try to like take you down, and hopefully the biscuits are going to help us survive the early lane a bit. But no, we're going to be fine. So we're going to be strong regardless since we're Fiora, but those runes will keep us alive in this lane because this is a pretty big counter. But it really depends on how well she plays it. Now, if we kind of take away her kill potential with biscuits and stuff like that, we should be okay.
How am I gonna want to play? Do I just want to give up the farm, let her push?
Basically, yeah. You're not gonna have too much kill potential here. We're just trying to farm basically, and get as much CS as possible. Now, obviously, once we hit like level 6, it'll be a little bit different. So, obviously, this is the more safe way to play. We could definitely go. Like if we wanted to be really cocky, we could go Bork and Stridebreaker. But since we took Grasp, and just based off the conversation we had earlier, I would more like to do a split pushing build and kind of just ignore her. She's going to fly around. This is going to require a lot of pinging and letting the team know, hey, she's level 6. She is going to roam. I cannot do anything about it. We don't have to type that out, but it's just going to come down to when she hits level 6, we need to start pinging whenever she's not there. Like 3 pings every 10 seconds. Just to, we got to annoy the team. That's just the way it goes with the Quinn lane. This is a tough one. This is definitely a tough one.
League of counter picks. League of range top laners. Dude, I've been seeing so many of them. Oh, what, he picked Fiora? Well, here comes the Teemo. Right. I went up against the Samira the other day. Was it yesterday?
Sejuani. You want to go sit top bush real quick? Or actually, it's kind of late now. It's fine. I was going to say we were going to pull wave, but it doesn't really matter. So basically,
one of those bushes that's...
she's probably, I think she's leashing, actually. We'll see. Huh, she actually missed a minion. Let's make sure we last hit, get all the CS we can, because we're just going to try to scale this game, so.
Okay.
I don't know where she is. Maybe late getting into the game, yeah, for sure.
Oh, she was just hiding in the bush. Okay.
Wow, interesting. I forgot, what rank is this again?
Silver 4.
Okay.
She's a bronze player, I think.
Gotcha. Now, it is a little bit hard to... So, obviously, your parry is going to be... you can use your Q to farm, too, on those low ones. Yeah, max range Qs are good. Now, if it's hard to parry the E, which it is, on her backflip, you can always slide parry into her after, so QW straight into her after she E's you, and it will actually call for a winning trade for you. If you see that front-facing vital right there, that is a Q. You take that, yep. By the way, you're fine to turn back around on that and just go for it. Yeah, for sure. She's taking damage from your minions there.
Her E also, I realized, is her only like mobility.
Yep. We actually might be able to go for a kill here once we get our parry back up. I would go for this front-facing vital, and then... Oh, she canceled it. Okay. If she cancels your Q, that's the biggest. That's the worst thing that could happen, is if she can't ease you when you're using your Q, and then you get a full cooldown. You do have a gank coming, you're good. Cannon, you got the cannon, nice. We should be able to get this kill, hopefully. Go back to get the wave, yeah.
Oh, she... Unlucky.
Go ahead and get cloth armor.
Cloth armor.
Uh-huh.
Will do.
And then a refillable. And then TB back. Yep, back. Dude, try it. So now that we are recognizing patterns, why don't we try to just slide parry into her when we have a front-facing vital and see if she messes up and just uses E. So we're going to, basically when we're playing Fiora, we're trying to learn as we go. And we'll see if this pattern stays true, and we can just slide parry in once this vital's close to us like it is right now on the left. Now, obviously, we probably want to get... Okay, that's fine. You can go back in.
Okay.
Not now, but have a little bit of confidence there when you're... after she E's you like that, because look how low she is. Make sure you're using your potions. Cannon. Parry up in 4, 3, 2. This is going to be a kill here. Look to flash. There you go. You got it. Perfect. Now, let's get this wave. Cut this down to 4 minions quickly. 4 minions. Once it's 4, recall. Get out of here. Just so this wave sits here. We want to finish Ninja. We have actually. Go ahead and grab Sheen, and then go back. Yep, and we're back to lane. And that wave will sit there for you. So we're gonna have to, with Quinn, we're gonna have to adjust as we go, with the way that she's using her E, her backflip. So if she's going to let us just slide parry into her, then it's just free kills nonstop.
So anytime front placing vital, just slide parry, see if she switches up.
Yeah, for now. The side one is a little bit scary, but yeah, she's just doing it every time. Yeah, she's doing it every time. We might just be able to completely...
She's level 6.
Get that cannon, nice. Her level 6 doesn't mean anything to you in this lane, though. Slide, okay. You can go for it if you'd like, but, okay. You're chilling, you're chilling. You have 3 biscuits right now, by the way.
This is like autopilot for me when it comes to range top laners. If like my go in doesn't work out, I always like just run away because range top laner, right?
But notice how bad she's taking a lot of minion damage, especially in the early game, so she's actually really low health. Let's try a little slide parry here on the front facing. You have flash too. Flash forward. There you go. Let's go for this kill. Yep. One more Q. Just go for it. You're going to go under the tower. Yep, and then get out. Okay. Use your biscuits, and let's go push this wave. I can't actually see the death timer. What does that say? She did for 9 seconds. Okay.
Let me move that out of the way.
You're good. You're going to use your parry to hit every minion here. Parry every minion here. Okay, that's 4 of them, but that's okay. Try to push this as fast as possible. And then we want to get...
do what I said?
We want to get out of here as quickly as possible. All right, let's leave. So a little slow on the push there, so that won't crash. You do have parry in 1 second. You're chilling. Yep, you're good. She can't kill you here. Good job. You
Do I
now.
just back? Should I stay?
I would say stay. Yeah. Use your biscuit, and let's stay. She took a lot of damage there. All we really want to do, if we get the kill, it's a huge bonus, but we really just want to get this wave pushed in.
Waiting for my parry to be up.
Ping assistance here. Go put 2 wards down. Go put a ward in Tribush and a ward in your river here.
Okay. Oh! I'm dead here. Oh.
We're all
Trying
good.
to play with a little more confidence.
Use get 2 long swords here.
Okay.
And we'll go back to lane.
Okay.
So really, we might have been able to win that if we were able to get.
Oh, there's a.
She should have waited to not use her thing
Oh.
there. We're good. A lot of
You'll
action
notice-
top lane.
You'll notice I make a lot of weird sounds. I hope this is entertaining for everybody.
No, you're good. Make the weird sounds. We love it. She's very low right now. We can hold this wave and just kind of freeze it for a second. She's really low, so she's not going to be roaming at the moment. Just last hit right now. We're going to build up a huge wave.
Okay. No one saw that? Don't worry, your mind's playing tricks on you.
Okay, here we are. Nice. Go ahead and alter. Q forward and alt. So you get the movement speed. And now chase. We got flash. Now we back away. Yep. Make sure we are using our potions. We're going to go for a kill here in a second. Use both of them.
Ah.
You can Q if you're able to. So if you're able to Q forward after the slide parry, if she eases you backwards, right now you have a higher HP pool, and you could definitely go for it. Make sure we get all the CS first.
Just wait for the E here.
I would actually say if we could take that side vital Q real quick after we get the cannon. There you go. Go ahead. Make sure you're playing vitals. Vitals. There you go. Okay. Let's shove this into the tower here. I would like some vision though. Kill these minions and let's do it quickly before she comes back.
Okay.
And then go put a ward down real quick in river. Middle of the bush is fine. All right, get next wave before she's alive. Three, two, one. You have demolish. Get a demolish proc real quick. You have 6 seconds until she's back. Demolish proc and out. Just get the proc. Well, you still want to be autoing. Okay, get out of here.
Oh.
Get out of here. She's gonna be here.
Okay. Okay.
Further. No lazy backs. All the way. Because you have
All the
TP
way.
all the way. Yep. Because she's gonna be there.
Oh, she's coming. Oh,
Yep.
dude. She wants it, bro.
No, you're good. No, that's why we. No, that's lazy. Okay. Behind the tower. There you go. And now we're going to use our TP to get back. You actually have your boots if you want to just go ahead and get this Warhammer. Get Warhammer first. You have to get Warhammer so it will show. And then you're going to get Tabbies. And then you're going to get a Ruby Crystal. And then you're going to TP back.
Okay, Ruby Crystal.
And then we're
TP
going to go back. Yep, there we go. We're very strong right now. You can kill her like easily. You have flash. Just go for a kill. She's so greedy. Just go for a kill. Yep, go for it. Ult. Nice finish. Okay, now we're going to push in. We're going to get this tower. So since we want to go split pushing build, we're going to go Divine, Ravenous, Hullbreaker. That's going to be our core build for this game.
Okay.
We got 20 seconds.
Divine Ravenous Hull.
Yep.
Roger that, Captain.
Let's try to get some tower plates here. I want to get 2 plates here. Yep. You gotta, when we're lining up that parry, slow down your brain a little bit and make sure that you're hitting all 6 if you're gonna parry the wave, because parrying the wave is actually really risky in the first place. And if you're gonna do it that way, make sure that you slow it down for a second and hit all 6 of them. Use your abilities, yep. Get one more. And now get out of here. You're fine. She's not going to kill you. We're just going to walk back to tower. She doesn't have enough damage. So this is going to be one of those situations where we want to let team know that, hey, she's going to be a Roman here. We're going to miss this wave, which is completely fine. We're going to get our divine. And then grab a control ward as well.
Okay.
And you're going to switch to blue wards now, which is kind of weird because we're doing it early. But just go ahead and get the blue ward. And then let's go back. If she's not even playing Quinn the right way, to be fair. She should be roaming, but we love that for us. I mean, that's great.
Got it. That's cool. I'll take that.
The 420 score line, we love to see it. That's good. At this point in the game, you can kill her whenever you want. So right now, if we want to slide parry into that, we just kill her. Uh-huh. She's dead. Don't even ult. Don't waste it. Oh, okay.
Well,
okay, go ahead and get...
it.
Nope, you're good. Let's go get this tower. You're going to get first tower of this game. Quickly. Put that blue ward in Tribush. And now after you get tower, put your control ward in the bush above Krugs. Uh-huh. Nice. Get this wave. Now we know where she is. That's great. Keep in mind, you really don't need to run away from this. I mean, obviously, we've already done it now because Vi has. But you're definitely strong enough to win this. So we'll go ahead and just go ahead and recall at this point, and we're going to get a pickaxe. We already got that. But on this, when we come back, we're actually going to walk through where Vi is right now. We're going to walk through jungle and see if there's any play for us to make elsewhere as well. So we're going to get pickaxe for our Tiamat. Yep. And now we're going to walk. Oh, Quinn, ping. Quinn is down, bot. We just saw her on the map. Let's walk down there, actually. Let's walk through jungle down there, actually. See if we can help.
What?
Oh, she's dead. Never mind. Go back to top, top. Yep. So it's not that you don't necessarily need to follow Quinn around the map, but...
Oh, I can't do... Oh, it's mute space all. I don't like people talking in my games, sorry.
Oh, you're good. So we don't necessarily need to follow Quinn around the map, but if we see it early like that, and we know that they're going to go for a dive and they're trying to set up for it, then we can respond because we no longer need to be top lane necessarily because we've already gotten the top tower, so we can actually respond to that dive that is possibly happening. For now, we're going to try to get another Demolish proc, get these minions. Once we have Tiamat, the pushing will be a little bit better. I assume that Quinn is going to respond to you here. We still have our control ward down, which is hilarious that they didn't destroy the ward. So remember, you're very strong right now. Go back in. Ult. Kill. Finish kill. Nice. Get tower. Watch the minions too. We want to get the last hit. That's gold as well. Yep. Cannon's back getting low. Nice. Okay.
Stay, or do I back?
Get out of here. Yeah, we leave.
Okay.
At this point, we no longer need to be top lane. So this is what a lot of people do when they get, like, so you have a big lead, right? You're kind of like, you're the one who needs to carry this team. So go ahead and grab Tiamat, and get Warhammer. Yep. And now, let's go. We want to get, you decide. Do you want to get mid or do you want to get bot? I think bot's easier to get.
Yeah, I think bot's the play.
Run through jungle, though. Don't run straight through lane. Yeah, I like that auto pathing better. Because we don't know what play is going to be able to be made. We want to, if anything, if they're both pushing top like that, Samira, this is so weird because this is a little bit lower elo. If they push, double push. Okay, we're going to go for a dive then. Okay. Which is going to feel a little bit weird. Go around the Q over the wall here. Keep going straight, Q over this wall. Let's see if we can see where Oriana is.
Oh, she's right
Okay,
there.
perfect. Now I just want to know where she is, but you might be able to kill her. She's walking out. Flash forward. Get her. Now you pushed her away. Now you go back. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Go get the tower. Use your potions. Your potions. Your potions. Your potions. You're only gonna be able to get a demolish proc, and now you leave. Okay, well, definitely nice. Just run. Just run.
Oh.
Vital gives you movement speed. If you hit side vital here, you can run. Yep, use the... Yep, there you go. You're using the vital. You hit it. You just turn around and hit it real quick and keep running.
Do we back here?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Dragon's up. I want you to TP right back, though. I want you to get your HP back and TP right back. Ping the dragon to your team.
Okay.
Let them know that the dragon's there. Let's just TP anywhere you want. Right there on that ward. Right there on that ward. Put a ward down instantly, right when you get here.
The way here?
Right here on dragon. Yeah, I want to see dragon. All right, what can we do here? We know Orianna has no ulti. What are we looking at? Okay, you scared him off. Go mid. Go get the wave mid. Kill this person if you can. Okay, get ready to parry. You can fight this. You got people. Well, now it's kind of a little late, but use your potions, 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 potions. You're very, very low. You're not gonna be able to fight anymore. Nice, they got a kill there. You don't want to go back into this fight. You're too low.
Not
Just get
at
the
all.
minions. Yeah, go get the minions mid. You're fine. We'll have
Sorry,
life
my
steal.
mind's in like a million places.
Oh, I know. It's okay.
Playing my heart out.
Okay, we just saw Quinn
Yeah.
get rift, right? So, yep.
Yeah,
Make
we're
your way back to
getting
your
outta here.
teammates here. Let's go ahead and recall.
All right.
Quinn looks like she might have recalled, to be fair. So, okay, so by you TPing back and you putting vision on, you actually scare them away. Keep it. Nope, we're not buying anything yet because we're just gonna hold this for now. Let's go back to mid lane here. Nah, trust me, I know there's a lot of information coming in really quickly, so.
Oh yeah, no,
You're
it's
fine.
fine. I'm a tour guide. I'm used to working under pressure. Oh, that's not good. Well.
See, but you're not them. You didn't chase like that. You know what I mean? We don't
Right.
do that. We don't do
No,
that.
dude, we are challenger and silver players' bodies, dude.
Uh-huh.
That's what we are.
But do you see what you did when you put pressure down and you were able to scare them away from the dragon? We were able to get the dragon. Even though they entered like that, we were still able to get something out of that. So that was good. Right now we're just CSing. The only objective that's on the map right now is Baron, and we're going to use our blue ward to take a look at it.
Okay.
Make sure, so when he's pushing up like this, I'm not afraid to like go in and hit his vital. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Now obviously there's two at this point, but when it's just him and he's walking up like that with a front-facing vital, don't be afraid to just go ahead and Q it.
Okay.
Right now we're pretty low. We're gonna have Ravenous on next back, which will be good. I'm gonna ask you to do something really. Okay, never mind. It's too late. We'll talk about
I'm
it.
down for weird, dude. Don't worry.
Go back in.
Tell
Go
me.
in. Look at Vi. She needs help. Pick somebody, ult them, and just go for it. There you go. Vitals, 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 vitals.
Vitals, got it.
Be patient. If you can't hit a vital, it's worth it for you to actually take the time to move to hit the vital rather than
Right.
just auto-attacking them. Your vital, imagine it like this. At this point in the game when we have 2 items, your vital is worth 3 or 4 auto-attacks. It's better for you to actually reposition to hit the vital than just stand there and hit somebody. Alright, we're working on Hullbreaker next, so get a longsword. Ping that you want to go bot lane. Spam ping that I'm going bot lane. And that you have, and now ping your teleport, 35 seconds on it. Okay, and then right when you spawn, go bot lane. These guys shouldn't be bot lane anyways. They should be mid lane. So you're going to go and you're going to get this tower. We want to get 2 tier here. So we're going to split push bot. If they stay bot, it's fine, but we're going to be there too. So it's time to get into the split push mindset because that's what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, that's kind of what I like about the low elo thing right now is that a lot of people don't really know how to respond to split pushing down here.
So completely just disrespect this guy and take his wave. and then start
Fine.
split pushing. Yep.
Fine.
You have flash and 5. You don't know where Sejuani is, but you know where Quinn is.
Did I blue ward something? Because
Yeah, that
Samira's
boy
right here.
right there, that bush next to you, to your left. There you go. Now you know. That's what the blue wards are for. They're for split pushing, so we know. So now there's 3 bot, so we know that. Samira is your target if you want to fight. Samira first. You technically win this fight, so it's not the worst thing ever. But if we're going to fight, we go for Samira first. Now we're going to sell our refillable and get a ruby crystal.
Okay.
I still want to split push bot lane regardless, by the way. If Quinn's still here, then sure, but I'm a little bit in shock that they're still bot lane. So obviously, as you like climb, you'll know that like bot lane should be mid. So and then
Did I wait for Phage here?
Yeah, you can get it real quick, and then go back to bot. Actually, split top. Go top, because you have TP and Dragon's up in 50. Split top. We're gonna put some pressure on top lane and see if somebody will respond to you.
Thank you, Vex. You're a homie.
And we want to split this fast. Watch what's going on mid. What's Vi doing? Vi's dying. Okay.
Vi's inting.
All right, push this hard and see if we can bring anybody up here. You have 2 items now. Anybody who walks in this lane, you kill them.
Got it. Got it. Attack mode.
Yep.
I love it.
Use everything you've got to get this kill. Without Vi being alive, you probably are not getting that dragon anyways. But if we see an opportunity, we might be able to. So we're going to push this all the way to their base. We're going to keep going. What's going on? Make sure I'm watching. Yeah, perfect. I want to see that. Okay. So whatever. We just give that up. But we're going to push this. Try to put some pressure on top lane. Somebody's going to have to respond to you. They're getting the dragon right now. You're good. Look how much damage you're about to do to this. Finish that first. Don't worry about him. Finish this. Finish this. No, don't hit him. You're going to take tower damage. Fight him. Fight him. Ult, 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 ult. Go, go. Vitals, vitals, vitals. There you go. Get inhib. Finish this.
Oh, wait.
Run,
No!
run. Just run. You're fine. Hold on. Go over the wall here. Be a little bit creative.
Oh.
Nah, you almost had it though, right? So we were thinking though. We were thinking outside the box. That's good. You see how much pressure you put on top lane right there? You ignore. We are split push Fiora. We ignore if somebody tries to stop us. We finish the tower first, and then we'll deal with them.
I think what happened is I tried to queue the tower, but she automatically hit Malzahar.
Yep.
Is that a thing that can happen?
Yep. So you need to be like taking your cursor and putting it a little bit to like away from him. So the only thing that's within the range is the tower. Does that make sense? So he's not in the Q range.
Do you want to respond to top or just go bot here?
We want to go. We want to go bot because that super is going to clear it anyways, unless we see him. If we see 2 still there, then we'll go top. Okay, go top because we're going to get this kill real quick. These guys are not as strong as you. You're fine. Whoever Vi ults is who you go on. Whoever Vi ults is who you go for. There you go. Quickly, quickly. We need to get these heals. Okay, now vitals. Wait a second. Okay, nice. Now we want to. What's going on mid lane? We want to go bot now. To be honest. Go ahead and go for this Malzahar. This Malzahar and Orianna. Let's get him from the side. Okay, recall.
Recall.
You have Hull Breaker now. All right, Hull Breaker. Finish Hull Breaker, and then start working on Death Stance. All right, let's go bot.
Going.
Now, remember that you're going to get extra resistances when nobody's around you now. So now it really is just you. Blue ward. You have your blue ward. Remember that? I would put it in between Gromp and blue buff.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Do we keep moving?
No, wait a minute. You're looking for the kill now, so we're trying to be sneaky. You're kind of just standing in lane. Okay, kill her. Yep, just go for it. Just go for it. Finish this kill. There you go. Wait till Perry's back up, and we're gonna go for another kill. Sejuani behind you. Sejuani behind you. Go kill Sejuani. And we go back to the split push after the kill. Vitals. Go back to the split pushing. You hit her on the side instead of walking down to hit the vital. Let's keep splitting. We want this tower. Let's go quick. Keep your eyes on. So, in fucking silver, nobody pays attention to shit. If you're watching the map and these guys don't respond, and they don't respond to those super minions that are pushing, you TP into the base and you end the game. So always have that thought in your head that you can end the game solo. Let's get this tower now.
I do so much damage to these towers. Oh my god.
We're going the split push build.
Yes.
Go get that blue buff. Is blue buff up? I want that blue buff. I want some mana. Kill her. Just kill her. They can't do anything to you right now. Remember that. Okay, let's recall. We just recall. Yep. I want to spend this 2,000 gold that I got.
We got a little bit of money in the bank.
And then I want to go to dragon. Spam ping dragon.
Okay.
Sell your Doran shield. And then grab pickaxe. Grab an elixir. Red elixir. Run a dragon. Spam dragon, because if they get this dragon, we're gonna lose the game because they're gonna get Infernal Soul.
I have TP.
Nope. You have time. You're good. Just walk. Remember, you are very strong. You can single-handedly win this fight, but we need to be careful. Is this Malzahar alone? Can we go kill Malzahar if he's alone? Is he out of position? I think so. Okay, he runs away. Let's clear this wave. This is called we're getting mid-prio. We want this wave pushing back to us. Now go back down and help your team with the dragon.
Malzahar's coming up.
Put a blue ward in that bush right there in front of you. Yep. And now, if you want to fight, you can on this. You just want your team to get the dragon. The only goal right now is to get the dragon. So if you need to keep Sejuani away, pick somebody and go for him now.
Oh.
Who got the dragon? It's still the fuck. Well, we're going to have to win off split push then. They're going to be pretty strong. We really needed to pick somebody, like, so, I mean, that's something, we'll look at that in the VOD, actually, so it's fine.
Right.
Oh, we actually might have just lost the game.
I think we did.
Yep, we did. Which is completely fine. We will look at, we are going to go over the VOD now. There's a lot of things I want to talk about. You actually...
I figured there would be.
I mean, how do you feel about how you played, though?
I mean, based off of what I was being told as opposed to what I was doing, I feel like there's... I mean, I did well with you in my ear, absolutely, but, you know, that you can now see the areas in which I need improvement.
I didn't think it was that bad. I think for first time Fiora ranked, I didn't think it was the worst thing ever.
I think that, I mean, what immediately stands out to me, I'm going to give this by GG. What immediately stands out to me is that when I go into a fight, especially a big one, I have trouble focusing on vitals.
Let me see. Okay, so for this part, you're actually going to watch my stream, which will have a minor delay, and we're going to watch the VOD of this game. I want to see the stats real quick. I mean, you did, like, okay, we did most damage while split pushing. We went a split push build. We, like, let me see your actual tower to, damage to towers. Tower to, where is it? There it is.
Damage to...
Look at, okay, I mean, this is good for a first Fiora game in rain. I mean, like, we did what we wanted to do. We came in, we did what we needed to do. We got 15,000 damage to towers. I mean, we kind of had a little bit of a team gap, and that's okay. I mean, some of those games are going to be like that. But I really think that if we're going to play Fiora, we can carry ourselves out of silver. I saw a lot of opportunity that we could carry. I mean, 2-11 Vi, 1-7. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of hard to make anything happen there. So,
right.
You did what you had to do. I have to take a piss real quick, and then we're going to go into the VOD, okay?
Dude,
be right back.
Bro. I probably do too.
How you liking streaming on YouTube? It's fun, man. Hold on. All right, are we back?
We're back, dude.
Beautiful. Let's do this.
Yeah, and so I'm just thinking about it just the past couple seconds. It's like focusing on where the vitals are at, especially in bigger fights, and then understanding when I am strong and when I can go in, as opposed to just autopilot running away from ranged laners.
Yeah.
Like you were telling me, yeah, you can get the kill here, and my immediate reaction was like, can I? Like.
Oh yeah. You're keep in mind, as simple as it sounds, you're Fiora, the Grand Duelist, right? So we should be able to 1v1 at all times. So basically, the only thing that I would have done differently in the laning phase is just putting a little bit. So basically, what I was trying to tell you to do. Now, obviously, we would have found her up here. Let me change so I can show you really quick. Actually, I'll show you in a training tool. So basically what we're going to do when the first wave comes, this is something that a lot of like higher elo than me do, and I don't do it either. It's just something that kind of gets lost in translation. When the enemy wave comes up, if you actually walk through, can you see my cursor? If you walk through and you grab all 6 minion aggro and then you walk back into the bush, if they are leashing top, if you think it's okay, so Graves, Olaf, I mean, Kane, anybody who's going to need a leash for red buff, if we grab all 6 aggro on the minions, whoever is leashing the red buff over here is going to miss the first XP, the first CS. It's because all 6 of those minions will target somebody, and they'll actually kill one of your minions before they're able to get back to lane after the leash, which means you get a faster level 2, and they have to wait for the second minion on the next wave to get level 2. So we can go for a level 2 all in, essentially, is what I was looking for. But this is fine. She was there anyways, so you would have ran into her, so it's no big deal. There was just a few times when we were watching here. I can't believe she sat there as long as she did. Very interesting. She gave up a lot of CS.
Yeah, that was strange. I almost half expected her to be in the bush because most Quinn players just wait for that target to be on you and then just jump in from the bush and get you.
Yeah. So, obviously in this lane we're looking more for patterns. the way that she uses her E, and we kind of got it figured out a little bit here, and she didn't really adjust or change, but keep in mind that you're going to have to change your patterns to adapt to her. So if she's like waiting to, or she's holding her E, whatever, if she's using it right away, then we just slide parry in. But also keep in mind with a slide parry that you can actually slide with your Q, and you can parry at any point. It doesn't have to be immediate. So obviously Vi misses this, which in all reality, once Vi misses her Q there, we just give it up. Like, it's unfortunate that she completely whiffs it, but once she does, we should be. So this is weird. Okay, so when we're playing in silver, a big thing too is that you need to trust yourself and be the one making plays if you want to get out of this elo, right? So the second that she misses, we start spam pinging off and we just go back and get the minions. Because notice what happens here. Once she misses this, the chances of us actually getting the kill go down like a ton, right? But what's happening here is we're walking away from 1428, 50, 60, 100 gold along with the XP. We're just walking away from it. We're missing XP. We're missing gold to go for a 10% play. You know what I mean? So once she misses it, we just spam ping off and we go back and we get our minions that are underneath the tower. So basically, what I want you to start thinking about when we go into the next game is the highest percentage play. What is guaranteed for us and what is not, right? So guaranteed is the CS and the XP. What is not? Chasing Quinn all the way down under her tower and trying to get the kill, right?
Okay.
But you're going to take charge, and you're going to spam ping your teammates, and you're going to tell them what to do.
Right. So it's just trying to get my priorities straight. Okay, Vi whiffed it, so it's like, what's the point at this point? We could just
it's just going to be really hard to get the kill there. So even without Sejuani showing up, I still don't think you get the kill. So here in this situation, I want to see front-facing Vital. Yeah, like this is fine. And something, okay, so this is Quinn lane exclusive, but a way to stop that backflip from her getting distance, let's say, imagine you're sitting on this wall right here, and let me do this real quick, actually. Let me bring this up so I can show. So this is more Quinn exclusive, obviously, but let's say you're standing right here, and she's like here. Well, if she backflips, she doesn't actually get distance when there's like a wall in front of her, right? So playing the walls a little bit are pretty good for the backflip because it won't actually push you away too far. Does that make sense?
Right, so putting her in between you and the wall.
Yeah.
So in that case, like a Vital facing away from the wall would have been excellent, and then.
Oh yeah, because she's not going anywhere. Yeah, if I was to queue into that, then she's not going anywhere. She's kind of screwed if she decides to backflip there. So at this point, this is really greedy of her. You have flash. There's no way that you don't win this. So we just go for it, regardless if we get the stun or not. So here's okay. Look at this really quick. Patience with the vitals, right? Like, you get the stun, and instead of just taking the time to walk up, the first auto is fine. But make sure you're walking all the way behind her. She's dead anyways, but it's about getting in the right habits, right? We need to take the extra 2 steps to walk behind her to hit this back-facing vital instead of just auto-attacking to the side. Even though you're going to kill her anyways, it's all about the habits. If we get into bad habits by doing stuff like that, then... Also, okay, there's so much information here, by the way. But obviously, make sure we're patient with the vitals. We want to hit the vitals. As the game carries on, they become more and more valuable. Every vital you hit, even at this point with no damage, is 3.2% of max health true damage, right? I'd rather do 3.2% max health true damage and heal for 50 instead of doing 84. You know what I mean?
Okay. How long does the movement speed after a vital proc last?
What is it, 2 seconds? Yeah, 2 seconds. Uh-huh. So
should be more than enough time on a stun target to get behind him. I see what you mean.
Yeah. Now, here's what I wanted you to do. This is where we wasted some time. So you need to have like your play in mind, and then your second play in mind, and then your third play in mind, like instantly, basically. So if we get this kill, I want this wave frozen so that I can recall, and then I can come back and the wave is still in the same spot so that I can spin my gold that I get from the kill and then lose nothing. So ideally, what we want is we want 4 casters. Now if we can't get 4 casters and we have like 3 casters and 1 melee, for enemy minions, it's still going to stay in the same spot, but it's going to eventually push into you. Now, if we have 3 casters, the wave will stay completely still for you to back and come from base, go by, and then the wave is right where you want it to be. So right when we get this kill, that is our next play. So I'm thinking I'm going to get this kill, and then I'm going to freeze this wave so that I can recall and spin my gold. So instantly, instead of walking backwards, who cares about the damage you're taking from these minions? I need this cut down to 4 minions instantly, and I don't want it to touch the tower like that melee just did so that I can recall. So I should have already been recalling right now, but instead I'm still hitting the minions. Now we're recalling, but it was 6-7 seconds late. It's all a time game. We gotta be fast. We gotta be quick. So since we weren't fast with it, these minions are getting hit by the tower, which is what we do not want. If we were faster and we just did it instantly, these minions wouldn't be getting hit by the tower. We'd have them frozen all right there. We want them to all aggro us like that because we want to keep them right there in that line, right? So I'm going to switch this again because you can't see the
So
pen.
it would be keep them aggroed until the next wave shows up and then whittle it down to 4 casters, and then immediately we're out of there.
Yeah, so I'm holding all this aggro on purpose right now. I'm getting rid of this minion, I'm getting rid of this minion, and I'm getting rid of this minion, and then I'm getting rid of this. So I'm taking these 4, and I'm keeping these 4 little buddies right here in this little spot, right here, so that they can catch my wave for me. Obviously this moved, but when the wave comes, they're still going to be in the same spot. Does that make sense? And then my wave is going to aggro these 4. After I clear these 4, I'm going to take all this damage. 1, 2, 3, take them out. And then my wave is going to catch there. And then I recall. So these 4 on the side, I want them gone. And I want these 4 in the middle to stay right in this spot. This wave is coming right now. It's literally on its way. And these minions are melees into casters. They have aggro on you. And that's when we should be backing right when these touch. So right when these touch, the 4 that we had grouped, we should be recalling right now. But we're wasting time. So imagine, let's just do, let's say 6 seconds. So you would be back in lane right now instead of here. And then you are now, have the wave at your advantage, and it's pushing into you. Quinn has one option. Because she's not level 6 yet, she can't go roam. She needs to break this freeze. And if she tries to break the freeze, then that gives us another opportunity for a kill. See how much 6 seconds means, though? We should already be there.
Yeah. Just these are just tiny things that like people don't really pay attention to, especially in my elo. You know, and then just like, oh, well, I mean, now that it's being, you know, spelled out for me, it's like it makes perfect sense, like,
yeah,
why to do what we do.
No, it is I mean, obviously this is going to be a lot of information, and that's why you probably might even want to go back and actually watch it. You know what I mean? Like watch the VOD. So I feel like I would have had a little bit more confidence on that vital proc. I have 3 biscuits and a potion. That's multiple forms of healing. If you go ahead and click a biscuit and potion, so I hit this side vital, right? Let me see something really quick. Because I think I would have been more confident. Unless my Q got canceled. Did your Q get canceled? It did. Okay, never mind.
No, I hit a minion, I think.
Nah, your Q got canceled. It's on a big cooldown right now. So she hits you. So never mind. But if I have Q up, I'm going for that kill 100% of the time. But we didn't, so that's okay.
I think at this point you had already told me like, hey, you know, once you have parry up, you could go in.
Yep. So we flash.
Yeah,
perfect.
There it is, yeah.
But it's just, it's kind of, I mean, we get the kill, but I would love to see like us trying to get more than just one vital. So remember that your E actually slows their movement speed. So we literally just walk in and kind of are just hitting them on the side. I would love to see like some repositioning once we use our first E because we know it's going to slow them. So we flash and then we Q and we E, the first E, so she's slow. Why not take the time to reposition and just hit the bottom vital? Once again, this is something where you get the kill anyways, but you're not always going to get the kill by doing this and only hitting the side while 3 vitals just die out in front of you. Now, obviously, trying to get north. Is that east or west? I always get that. Somebody was roasting me on chat last night on Twitch. What's the right? Right is west.
Right is west. Or no, right is east. Never ever smoke weed or never, you know, whatever.
Never ever.
No wait, yeah, right is east. So.
Okay, whatever. Okay, northeast. Got it. But those are the ones that are closer to tower. But we can definitely hit the bottom, the south vital without any pressure of getting hit by the tower. You know what I mean? Okay. This is gonna be a lot of information, actually. Line this parry up way better. Look at the way the wave is walking into you. Why are we doing it now when we can wait 2 seconds until all the minions are there, and then I can stand in front of this first minion here, and I can hit all 7 with the parry if I take my time and I'm patient. And then I can line it up when they're all stuck like this. You know what I mean? So then we could have done. Now, I mean that's only saving us 2 seconds, but once again, this is a game where time really matters. You know what I mean? And now, if you really, really want to hard push as fast as possible, sometimes you have to give away some of your melees and focus the casters first. And let your minions just get the kill. So I said to stay here. We take that biscuit, and then we're looking for a kill. But she did. That was really weird of her too. That she just completely pushed that too. But notice again how we just are standing still. We're not even trying to hit the vitals. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're not trying to reposition and just like hit. Like, you got to keep in mind you're going to get HP back too. You're going to get 58 health if you go ahead and hit that vital, which would be massive.
I think that's that autopilot, like, oh, we're going in, just click wildly.
Yeah.
Like
chokes.
Like rather than breathing and oh yeah, rather than breathing and being like, okay, there's vital there, vital there, vital there. I think that's what separates a lot of like low elo players like us is to like higher elo players. Is like for Fiora, it's like they're focusing on the vitals because that's her kit, that's her strong point. So.
Yeah. I mean, Fiora's a very rewarding high skill ceiling champion, so it does take some time to learn her. I mean, like I would say before you can even really say that you have a very basic understanding of Fiora, you're probably going to want to play about 100 games of her, to be completely honest. I think we should get a kill here because she's so cocky. I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, perfect.
We get it here because I'm like, oh, look at that.
There you go. Look, you slowed down right there and you actually went to the side. You had the parry. We got that one. Perfect. Dead. Why? Okay, that, by the way, you just auto the tower. It doesn't change anything. Like, we just hit the tower here. As we're waiting. We don't just back and forth. We're autoing the tower so that we don't have to be stuck here any longer. We went all the way back. No lazy recall, so that was good. We walked all the way. Because obviously it's Quinn. She's going to try to kill us. Because with the movement speed. We got our tabbies, which is great. We have TP up, and we just get another free kill. Absolutely. We love it. We love it. That's how we play the game. Beautiful. And then we push this. 2 plates. She doesn't have the damage to kill us, so we just walk away. Perfect. This was good. Like that whole sequence was really good. Now we have Divine. So we wanted those 2 plates so that we could get our Mythic. We get another kill now. And now we're poised in a position. This was good too, putting our vision down. We did hold a lot of wards in that game, by the way. But we definitely want, obviously, the big ones when we're playing on this side here is to go for, Obviously, the blue or the yellow ones here are going to be the most obvious. Like we want vision here and here. The deeper we get, if we ever get the chance to like cheat or recall or something like that, we want wards here. We want wards here if we're able to roam into enemy jungle. So basically what happens when you're putting wards in the blue areas is that you're giving vision on enemy jungler, which gives your jungler, your mid laner, and your bot lane information if we catch Sejuani on any of these 3 wards here. These are the big 3. To know that jungler is up in topside jungle of their side, and that might give them the green light to go for an all-in, go for a gank from Vi without the fear of being counter-ganked. So this would be something you would do if you had a massive wave crash. Instead of like walking back and forth, you would like walk down and go put some deep vision or something like that down here. But obviously the most common as well, I mean, if you just wanted to walk down and do the yellow wards, there's nothing wrong with that. Walk here, put one here, right? And then walk here, put one here, and then recall here, and then, you know, come back around. So, but deep wards are also really good, especially if it's a massive wave and it's going to take enemy laner a while. Or if you plan on staying anyways, you can just walk in, go ahead and grab that, and then come over the wall on Baron Pit, and then walk back to lane. But getting that deep vision and getting vision in general is massive. Massive, massive,
Yeah.
massive.
Got it. I should really have a notepad, dude.
Well, you're gonna have
Are you doing this for me, cat?
the VOD anyways, so you'll be able to rewatch it. And you'll be good, because it will stay there permanently. So ideally, like the real goal, I mean, once we have this first tower, you can go for second 2-tier tower, which I believe we end up doing anyways. But we want to kind of like take out the towers like in lines essentially, so that enemy team can't just respond to you. I'm zooming all the way out again, in like layers basically. So it just makes it easier for you to not get picked off, because like if we imagine that these towers is a line of defense, and then we imagine that this tower is a line of defense, like there's this whole area that's kind of like a dead zone where you don't really know, and that's what the blue wards come in handy for if you're trying to go for that second tier when you're split pushing. It's just that enemy team can respond really easily to you because you're stuck in this area, right? Because you're going for the 2-tier when that first line of defense is still up, hence being these 2 towers, these 2 first-tier towers. When we're split pushing, these are still available, so they're able to respond to you. Enemy is a lot easier than your team is able to come and help you. Does that make sense?
So if I'm splitting, we should be focusing on the towers like tier 1s, then we work on tier 2s, then we work on...
In a perfect world. Now, obviously, if you have blue wards, you can go for these tier 2s. Or if you have... This is why we're constantly looking at the mini-map, and we're constantly calling out, I know where so-and-so is, I know where... Sejuani's in topside jungle. I see Ori and Samira. Let's say we were splitting right now. We changed the Fog of War to blue team. So let's say I'm top lane and I'm pushing this. The only information I have is that Quinn is dead and Orianna and Samira are on my minimap, and I am pushing this tower right now. So I know that I'm most likely safe. Oh, Malzahar pops up on my map. I can get away from Sejuani. I'm level 11. I know that she's level 9. I can go ahead and go for a split push on this tower for the next 26 seconds because Quinn is dead. Right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So it's just constantly grabbing that information while you're split pushing. You're playing your own little mini game. You're playing Tower Destroyer. And the enemies, if you see all of the enemies, well then you know that you're good to destroy the tower. You know? So this was good. We go ahead in 2-tier here. I'm still looking at blue Fog of War. So this could be a little bit sketchy because the only person I see is Orianna, right? That's the only person I see. At least I still have a control ward right here. But I would love like a blue ward in this bush, or just here in general. For blue wards, it doesn't matter because they're just, the enemy comes and they auto attack it and it dies. And it doesn't necessarily need to be in a bush. Anyways, you can put it anywhere and it's chill. Like just somewhere that I can see some more information because I really want to know where enemy is. And also, I would never parry the wave when I'm past my line of defense. So in a safe area, sure, but remember, the lines of defense we just looked at, I would never parry a wave at this point because I don't know where anybody is. I only see Orianna. I could have 2 people in this tri-bush about to come behind me. I need my parry to get away. I'm past my line, so I need to hold my parry and not parry the wave at this point. We're only parrying the wave when we need to shove.
Do I get the kill on here?
Yeah, but keep in mind, so she walks. Here's the big thing, right? After this happens and she E's, she has no choice but to kite backwards. When she walks back in like this, she's dead. So just have confidence, Q back in, use your ulti, and just finish this kill.
Okay.
Which you end up doing, it was just kind of late.
Yeah, I think I even said, oh, that's Quinn's only mobility skill, and then I just whiff it.
At this point, you're kind of poised to. You have the most gold in the game by about 700. We're pretty poised to like be the carry here. So now we're going to bot lane. That's good. So okay, she choked this hard. By the way, we needed to go for this kill instantly. So once again, this is another opportunity where we're looking for a kill for one. When we go in for the kill, we have to have our plan A, our plan B. The biggest thing is that we know that Orianna, her ulti, we can use it as a way to stun her. So we're looking for that animation. It's a very delayed ultimate. This is a way for us to use her ultimate against her and try to get a stun on her. So when she starts right here, when she's standing like this, obviously we can go back in and we can hit the Q and go ahead and hit the vital. When she starts walking away from her tower and she's past this line, she no longer has the opportunity to walk back to the safety of this tower. Her only play now is to walk all the way back. So once we see her step right here, this is when we just go for the kill, right? With a front-facing vital, this is what we call a 5 vital ulti in the business, because you always, when you ult somebody, you always want to go for a 5 vital ulti if you're able to. So you have one facing you, you hit that first vital, and then you ult, and then you hit the same vital you just hit again. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so like Q in, hit the vital, ult, and then just auto the same vital.
Yeah, you get 2 vitals for 1, basically. So we do get exhaust out there, but we could honestly probably get that kill if we stun. So we go back, we get the demolish proc. But we should have flashed a lot sooner, like right when we saw her walk out of her safety zone. So once we see, like, the reaction time just should have been a little bit quicker. So once we see this, once she crossed that line, we should have already been on her right now. Right now on her, flashed in, you know, hit the, like, we got to think about vitals too. Where's her safe zone is going to be her top vital, right? We want to get rid of the vitals that are harder to hit first. So we want to, like, go ahead, Q in. If we need to flash, then we'll flash up, hit the top vital, and then we'll go in like a counterclockwise or clockwise rotation, whatever makes it easier for you. But we want to hit the one that's going to get defended the easiest first, which is going to be the top vital, which is going to be the one that's, you know what I mean? It's harder to hit this vital because it's going into the tower. But if we can hit it first, it's way better for us. Don't we stay alive here, by the way? That was good. That was a good. There you go. So
here.
We do, and you know what else you do is you get the movement speed from the vital. This is huge. This is something that's very important when playing Fiora, is getting the heals and the movement speed from ulti. So obviously she goes back in here, but we know that the vital is left side, and you actually end up stopping for a second. It feels counterintuitive to running away, right? Obviously, it doesn't feel good to stop and hit that. But the extra 2 seconds of movement speed and the heal you get are very important. So you're at 139 98 HP. You gain 200. You see that number? You just gained 250 HP, and your movement speed is 441. So you stopped for a second. You got a massive heal, and now we walk. And now we get away. Just because you took that half a second to think about it, hit the vital, get some HP back, and get the extra movement speed, run away.
Yeah, I mean, like it's one of those things where it's like there's so much subtlety in Fiora's kit that, like, and things you can take advantage of that that being new or being lower elo player with her, like you wouldn't. That's not intuitive.
Yeah.
You know, like I wasn't thinking, oh, movement speed. You know, from the vital, I was thinking, run, right? Like,
Yeah. Okay, let's look at this play. Here we go. If I remember this right, let me see.
I think I just go in and explode here.
Okay, so in this situation, who is our target? It's Malzahar, right? Because these three are on each other, but this guy's alone. The Grand Duelist, keep it in mind, 1v1. We need to make that decision a lot quicker than this, where we're just walking back and forth. We need to turn the second that he comes out of that bush, and we see him, and we need to kill him. So we took way too much time just going for it. And at this point, it's a little bit too late, because now we're going to have everybody collapse on us. But if we make the decision a lot sooner, there's a good possibility that we can actually do a lot more damage. Now, obviously, you scared them away, so that's great. But I think that we could get the kill on Malzahar there. I would even say in lower elo that you can almost expect people to use their CC instantly, and you can almost probably always get away with just pairing instantly, unless you notice a pattern that's different. But front-facing Vital, I would love to.
Quinn's jump.
Yeah, front-facing Vital, I'd love to see you hit that Vital there. But any front-facing Vital. Notice as well that we're not really looking for. So obviously Vi has really good CC here. You notice that you have Vex here, you've got Brand, you've got Vi, and instead we are the one who's the strongest on the team, but we're playing the furthest back. We need to be playing forward and looking for whatever opportunity comes to us. So we're so out of place here that we can't really help with this Vi ulti. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't even think I saw the Vi ult until you pointed it out to me.
But even though you went in late, you were still able to get this first kill. But once again, we needed to slow down. So we only hit one Vital there that doesn't give us a lot of heals. But we're hitting on the corner here. I remember this because we die. Instead of walking down and making sure we hit that left Vital instead. You know what I mean? So we're able to get the kill, but we might even be able to stay alive if we also have Q up too. So right here in this moment, we have Q up. I would actually go for the Vital that's on Samira first and take Samira out of the fight. So I would position my Q down here and look for her Vital, because we want to take any damage that we can out of the fight early. Right, so Samira is mainly most of the damage, and she's feared right now from Vex, and we can go for a Q, that left or right Vital, and we can just that'll kill her right there, and then we can kite away if we need to, because obviously Quinn's about to come in, or she's one shot. Actually, it doesn't matter. You could probably just finish this kill by yourself, or finish this fight by yourself if you go ahead and get rid of Samira. If we Q this way, hit her, get the heals from that, then we can reposition for this left Vital. We're just like bouncing, you know. We're just bouncing off Vitals, and we want to prioritize kills, obviously, and kind of like...
I've heard you use that term quite a bit, bouncing Vitals.
That's basically how you want to fight with Fiora. You want to bounce Vitals and go for the kills. Whoever you can kill is going to be like your target, obviously. Whoever's going to get your ulti off quicker. Now, in some cases, you might fight front to back, and you might want to hit all 4 Vitals on a tank who's in the front line, because that circle is really valuable in team fights as well. Because it heals everybody. It heals you, and it heals your teammates that are standing in your circle after you get the kill, which can win you a team fight when you're fighting front to back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
So obviously, once again, this is just a little off-putting because our bot lane shouldn't be bot lane right now. We should be. So we go there. Kind of sucks that they are there. So we have a blue ward available. We want to put a blue ward like in here. And I think we do it really late. But we do put it down. We get chase. So ideally, in a perfect world, the way the game should be played, you are splitting here. You're pulling 3 people away from you. Your team should be looking for a pick either on Malzahar or looking to get Baron while you have the pressure of 3 people here, because it would be a 4v2 on the Baron, or they're able to get the pick on Malzahar and then get like mid tower or something like that. This is the right play. The right play is to split push here. That's what we want to do. We want to pull the pressure of enemy team. We get jungler, ADC, and support all down here with us. This is perfect. This is exactly what we want to do to take the pressure off of our team. It's just unfortunate that our bot lane stayed bot lane for most of the game. Now, that was more, so this is more like micro than anything. We need to just be a little bit quicker on our decision making, right? So it's like, obviously, we want to get rid of the damage, which is Samira. We want to ult her a lot sooner and go for the kill. Right after the parry, she should already be ulted, and we should be trying to get her out of the fight. So we ult a little bit late, and then we do too big of a Q. So we have a side vital, and then we would do a quick Q just straight up. It's going to prioritize Samira. The Q will prioritize a target that she can kill, but you threw it all the way up. So you're out of Q range to actually hit Samira. You know what I mean?
How does that work, by the way? So her Qs, what is it? If there's multiple targets, what is she queuing?
It
range of all those targets.
It prioritizes a target it can kill, then vital. So it's gonna hit the Samira if you were in range. But since we queued too far up, the only person that was in range was either Sejuani or Orianna, so it's going to prioritize whoever is going to do the most damage to, which is Orianna.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming she has armor, and she does, yes. But it was just too large of a queue. So something to think about too, and this is obviously something that this is actually, it's more advanced to think about. The shorter queue that you make, right? It's going to do a lot more. You're going to get more damage output basically when your queue is shorter, because the damage from your queue doesn't go off until it finishes the dash distance. Doing shorter queues means more damage. Puts the queue on a cooldown faster and allows you to use it faster.
The shorter queues definitely better than longer.
Yes, for sure. So we split push here. This is good. I mean, this is exactly what we want to do, right? So we lost our mid laner, so it's already kind of hard for us to get this dragon. We're split pushing hard, and we want to get this tower, and we want to get this inhib. This was another kind of micro, which micro is just like mechanics, right? We queued over the tower, which made us take tower damage. I mean, we get the kill, but I feel like we didn't have to flash. You know what I mean? We could have saved flash there. We didn't need to.
Do you think my Tiamat also might have triggered tower aggro? Like hitting Malzahar?
No, you won't. It won't. If you're just attacking the tower, there is no. Notice how you're hitting the inhibitor and there's no Tiamat?
Okay.
Yeah. It was because.
I noticed, like, when I went over to the tower and I queued over the tower, I think I hit a minion.
The queue is going to prioritize hitting a champion over the tower. So you have to make your queue. Yeah, you have to make your queue away from the actual champion. Now you had the right idea here to try to. That was our best case to get away because we had parry coming up soon. Was just try to get over the wall. So that wasn't bad. But we got the inhib now, so this is huge. So this puts pressure, right? So this is good. I mean, we're literally losing the game by 6K, but we're staying alive because of the split push.
Yeah, these guys kind of had a bent it over a barrel on this one. I think we killed both.
Yeah, but notice how we did it again there with our vitals. Instead of being patient and repositioning to try to hit the next vital, we're just attacking the person like after the vital's already been hit, so we're just forward, right? So right here, we need to be making our, we already have the extra movement speed. I mean, you have 510 movement speed at this point. You got level 2 ulti, so it gets even more movement speed, and we need to be walking around, because keep in mind, the more vitals that you hit, the more heals that you get. Right?
Yeah, you know, thinking about it, it's like when I dive into that, it's like my focus at that point is as much damage output as possible, but I forget that the way to do that is hit the vitals.
Yeah.
So I'm just like auto click E, you know, whatever, like smash your head against the keyboard, you know.
I mean, you technically, I mean, you got the 2 kills. It just could be cleaner. And you know, as players get better, you might not be able to get away with that, right? So we're going the right way here. And at this point in the game, we're Fiora with 3 items, so this is the right play. Anybody who comes to 1v1 you, you just finish the kill as quickly as possible. So we get the kill. Notice, once again, we're pulling all this pressure. We're able to get the Sejuani. This is good. I mean, this is how we bring ourselves back into the game with the splits. We killed 2. Go for the split again. I mean, you did 15,000 damage to towers. I mean, really, really good. And I think from this point, we lose off of the last fight. So we back.
Drag pit fight.
Yep.
Yeah. That's when I just walked in and exploded.
Okay. Well, let's get to this. So, in my opinion, this guy is very... We know where... If we're looking at the blue fog again, I see Quinn, I see Samira top, and then I see Malzahar all alone right here, right? Even if Sejuani comes through, this is something where I kind of... We're trying to get mid-prio, which we get mid-prio, but we need to get this guy out of the fight way sooner. Like, I'm looking at our... we're looking at blue fog, so I can see what our team could see here. Like, right here, I still see Samira split pushing. We know Quinn is bot lane. Why do we not just go forward and ult this guy and fight this guy so that our team can do that? We're probably going to get Mal's ulted, but more ideally, instead of walking back and forth, before everybody's grouped up now from enemy team and they can just purely focus on you, we want to go ahead and go for the first kill that we see, especially when we're 3 items like this. We have an elixir. We know that the game's on the line because it's soul point. We should have been fighting them here before they're able to put 4 sources of damage on you, which are all 4 of them that are now going to come and try and kill you. But if we fight them here, we got 2 sources of damage to worry about, not 4. Higher percentage fights, right? So, unfortunate. And we end up losing the game there.
What are you doing? I'm getting schooled.
Let's see. Now I want to show something really quick. I know that my screen is black, but I just want to show something really quick before we go into the next game.
Doing a little training.
Doing a little coaching session.
We're here live at the... Today's episode is entitled Brennan Takes Out the Trash, starring Brennan and me, the trash.
Okay, it should pop back up now, right? My screen.
Oh, there we go.
It's good? Okay. Let's see. It's kind of irrelevant for me to buy anything, to be fair.
I almost just want to start streaming and be like, this is what happens in silver.
It's definitely very interesting, I'll tell you that much.
Comedy. Hilarity ensues.
So basically what I'm saying with like shorter queues is that it's just going to do more damage. So if I'm here and I can just queue real quick like that, it's better than me like queuing all the way out here or something like that, because it's slower damage. You know what I mean? If I can do this and keep it tight, instead of like queuing all the way up here, then I have to like reposition. Do you know what I mean? Instead, I can just auto, and a really quick queue like that will hit the bottom vital. Instead of like, for example, what we were doing before, which is like this, and then I'm all the way down here now. Now I have to walk all the way over here to hit it, which is just going to make my ulti slower, when I can just do a really tight one like that, and it's way better, right? Instead of going all the way out. So we see the difference when we do, this is a long one, now I have to walk over and hit it, and then this is a short one, where a lot faster, right? So we're staying tight on the vitals.
You're just jumping. Okay.
We need to get rid of these minions. There we go. They all died. slow because I have to reposition, and then fast because we keep it tight. We stay right on it. So now that we've done the first game, are you ready for game 2?
Let's do it, dude. I have things to practice now. By the way, I just want to say I know that last night that was some unlucky car ball.
Unlucky car ball. We gave it our all. That's for sure. Well, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. You know.
I've only made it to bronze, so I mean, I was like, there's already one game that makes me like want to pull my hair out. I think I'll just stick with that. So I'm queuing up.
Are you streaming? Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm already watching it. Duh. Okay. All right, so obviously that was a lot of information to take in, and if you wanted to take like a 5-minute break or something, you totally can. By the way.
Oh no, dude, let's get this done, man.
Let's do it.
So, but like the key points that I took, yes, it was a lot of information, but I did take 2 key points, which is, big fights, even if it's just 1v1, focus the vitals, no matter what. Like, and then number 2, keep your vitals tight. And then number 3, like especially since I'm prioritizing split pushing here. Have as much map information as I can before I go running into uncharted territory.
Do you want to look at my screen real quick? I want to show you a really good example of bouncing vitals.
Okay.
How I'm switching. Watch the way I'm switching targets, and I'm going for anybody that I can kill first, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not just like staying on one target. I'm looking for vitals. I'm all over the place with whatever vital I can hit. So we're going to do some weaving. Vital, 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 vital. Okay, clip that. See what I mean?
That was dope. Yeah, I do.
So that's the ideal way to fight, is like we're trying to bounce off vitals in team fights. Even if hitting the next vital might not kill them, it's just more ideal to keep bouncing like that.
Right. And it's like, it's clips like that that like make aspiring Fiora players like rock hard, you know, like we're like, oh man, like we're gonna get there eventually.
I'm getting a call from my PMA Christmas tourney team. Am I not on Do Not Disturb because I'm on streamer mode, or I have streamer mode on? I don't know why I'm getting called. I told them I can't do anything until 6 anyways. By the way, while you're in queue, stand up, stretch. Not only am I your Fiora coach for the day, but I am now your, what are they called? Fitness. Yeah, that's what they're called. Fitness trainer? Fitness.
No, it's funny. My wife and I have memberships to Anytime Fitness in town over here. So we go 3 to 4 times a week, depending on work schedules.
I need to check my email. Will you check my email for me? Let's see. But seriously, I really do be standing up in between games. It's really good for the body. It's very helpful. Very helpful.
Yeah. Oh, I got mid.
Ask it if top will switch. Be like, hey, top switch? Question mark. Autofilled. Sad face. You gotta include, yeah, you gotta include the sad face, because that you know, yeah, work the emotions a bit. Oh wait, I'm not checking my email. I need to check the Discord because they sent me a message. I mean, if we have to play Fiora mid, we will. Let's see. I do not play mid. If I mid, I explode. Well, I guess we're playing Fiora mid. Fiora mid's not that bad, but it's
not mid then.
I can, but we will lose. No, we won't. Say ban Gangplank. Hurry. Say no, we won't. Trust me. Smiley face heart. Smiley face. Just lock Fiora regardless, and hopefully we can get top lane.
Yeah. Oh.
This guy in the chat said, "Hi from Russia. Don't hate me, please. I'm 13 years old and I didn't choose war. I just want to watch my favorite player." Like, of course I'm not gonna fucking. Of course it wasn't you. You're good, brother. I'm happy to have you here. All right, there we go. We got top. Nice. Oh, sheesh. Feet picks.
I didn't tell him whose feet. Oh,
Cancel Q. Let me tell you a secret. Look at the estimated time. Cancel Q every time that it passes that time. Trust.
Okay.
That's a little solo queue secret.
I used to play Trundle top lane. He was so fun, but he was also super simple, which is kind of. He's also a really strong split push champion.
Trundle's not that bad.
I loved Trundle. My main started with Tryndamere, and then I moved on to Trundle, and I played some Warwick and Malphite in between. Recently I've gotten into obviously Fiora and a little bit of Gwen. Pretty much anything that can counter this whole tank meta, I'm all for.
By the way, last game you were like ace, and you were the second best player in the game. According to OP.GG, but I think that you played really well, to be fair. Well, obviously, you know, a lot of things we can work on, but still.
Yeah, I was slightly less trash than the other players.
I think you did a good job.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Everybody in chat having a wonderful time yet?
I think we got, it's early morning. I think we got some lurkers.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm cursed with a regular sleeping schedule. So I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm in bed by like 9:30, 10. My wife and I just got a Tempur-Pedic mattress topper, so...
Bro, I literally, like I said, I moved recently. I've been sleeping on an air mattress. And I just don't.
Really?
I'm too lazy to get like a real mattress. I don't know.
That's like, dude, Chad Bachelor.
Exactly. Dude, the air mattress is not that bad, to be fair.
No, in a pinch it'll help you out for sure.
I wake up feeling fine. I don't mind it. So, you know.
It's excellent, dude. Yeah, we had this really crappy mattress topper, and both her and I were like having trouble sleeping. We were tossing and turning, and my wife comes into my work one day. She's like, "Babe, check it out." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Tempur-Pedic mattress topper." And I was like, "Run that." I was like, she's like, "Little Christmas gift to ourselves." I was like, "Excellent, let's do it."
And it's been perfect ever since.
But we got it yesterday, so we.
Oh, okay.
Sleeping on it was last night. And
how was it?
It's like being high on morphine while on top of a cloud.
Really? Just from a topper too? That's
from
interesting.
The topper, dude. I mean, we have just a regular mattress under it, but the topper, it was like, caution, may take up to 24 hours to expand. And we got it at we set it up like 8 o'clock last night, so it hasn't even fully expanded yet, and I had a wonderful sleep.
Huh. That might be something I'll get, actually.
It was only like $250.
Sounds like a good investment.
Whereas a full mattress right now would be like $2,000.
Dude, you can go to, well, I feel like you can get some mattresses really cheap. Like there's I don't know if you're familiar, because it's like you're out in, what state are you in?
California, Yosemite National Park.
Do they have Big Lots out there?
Yes.
See, dude, you can go to Big Lots and get like a couch or a mattress for like $800, $900, $700, and they're actually not bad. Yeah.
We live in I live in a small town called Oakhurst, which is about 15 minutes south of the Yosemite National Park border.
Yeah.
The closest like our town, we have like a Vons and we have like Rayleigh's and some grocery stores, but we don't have big department stores. We don't have any Walmarts. We don't have any Best Buys. So if we want to do any of that, or like go to Big Lot, for instance, we'd have to drive an hour south to Fresno. So like it's one of those things you have to plan it out. Like you plan out, okay, we're gonna go to Best Buy today, and I mean, I just bought my son a PS5 for Christmas. Although I'm gonna say it's for him, but in reality, it's probably more for me.
I love that. Reset your queue so we don't get autofilled.
Got it. It was hard to find too.
Oh, the PS5. They're still having. I find it crazy that they're still having issues with that.
You go on eBay right now, and they'll run for like 1,400. I lucked out. I got like the 499 with God of War Ragnarok.
Dude, the new God of War is actually really good, by the way. I've
never played it.
I've watched some people stream it, and it's fire.
My mom has played it and beaten it before I played it at all.
Dude, she really is a gamer, huh?
She gets down, bro. She started on The Last of Us. That was her first PlayStation game.
Wow, no wonder she's hooked. Yeah, that had such a good storyline to it, actually.
I loved it.
I remember watching.
Sorry, go ahead.
I remember watching. I don't remember which streamer it was, but I was so invested in the stream that I watched like an 8, 9, 10-hour stream of The Last of Us just for the storyline. It was great. I don't even remember. It was years ago though. I can't remember the streamer.
I've done that too, but I usually just go onto YouTube and look up game movies, like games that I'm not going to get, but I still am kind of interested in the story. I'll do that. Like, I haven't gotten Modern Warfare 2, but I just wanted to see what the story was, so I watched the game movie of Modern Warfare 2, the new one.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no. So she started The Last of Us, and then she loved it, and then she got herself into open world games. So she then played Horizon Zero Dawn. Then she played Skyrim, then Fallout. She tried playing Elden Ring, but she kept calling me like, I'm going to destroy this PlayStation. Like, okay, Mom, you do you. Now she's looking at the Far Cry series.
That's a good one.
So she's all about the open world.
Just don't show her like World of Warcraft or RuneScape. I bet she would love. I bet she would love that actually.
No, she does not like anything that involves other people that she doesn't know.
Oh, really?
No, I'm like, yeah, I told her about those, and like she's like, well, so you don't think I'd like Call of Duty? I was like, well, you could probably play the story, but Call of Duty is really based around multiplayer, and it's really toxic and competitive. And she's like, oh no. She's like, I'm 61 years old. I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
So, but I've recently just been playing No Man's Sky. I've been addicted to No Man's Sky recently.
Yeah, that got a bunch of updates to it, didn't it?
Oh, huge, and it's so addicting.
Because I remember when it came out, it was a huge flop, right? And then like they updated it some, and then it got a lot better.
Yeah, now it's like massive. I'm gonna reset queue again here in a second. Silver.
Yeah, where it's taking a while. They just don't want us to play.
It's almost like a diamond queue.
True, actually.
So question, I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to this. Queue times get higher the higher you climb, correct?
Not really, no. Like, so
No.
gold, you're probably gonna get faster queue time. So the majority, keep in mind, 70, 80% of the player base is in silver and gold. You know what I mean? So silver 4 is a little low on that line. So as you get into like silver 2, silver 1, gold 4, your queue times will actually be a lot faster.
Oh.
And then once you get into, actually, no, you don't really need your queue times are actually probably low because it's silver 4. So it's like silver 4 and bronze. Once you get past that, you'll get some pretty decent queues until you're like high diamond.
Oh, wow.
About 90, actually, so about 80, 75, 80% of the players are silver and gold, but like literally 90% plus are silver, gold, plat.
Right.
Because diamond is like actually 95%, because the top 2% is diamond plus, and then the bottom 3-4% is bronze and lower. So literally, you're in the bracket of like where everybody is. The the goal is, usually a lot of people just want to get diamond and they call it quits, or they don't call it quits, but they get diamond for the rewards every season or like whatever it may be. You know what I mean? But
Right.
you're at silver 4. You're in the bracket of everyone essentially.
Right. And I wanted to get someone to coach. I mean, not just even before I was starting to play Fiora, because like macro is also a thing for me. But like most coaches, like I won't name any names, but like they're like, oh yeah, by the way, if you get too close to your tower, it's gonna shoot you. That'll be $300, please. Like, okay.
True. You don't want to get too close to towers or they'll shoot you.
You see how you died right there? It's because you got too close to the tower. That'll be another $300, please.
Now the thing is, I've got nothing against Nice whatsoever, though. The thing about his coaching is he's usually coaching lower elo players who don't understand the game, but you can take it a level further. Like obviously, I can sit here and I can tell you all like the simple things, but I think we'll get more value actually. And like obviously, I went to the training tool just to show some minor micro things, just because we're talking about a champion specifically, and it gets a little bit deeper. Even as a silver player, we can get in depth and indulge a little bit more into build paths, our target selection, our decision making, our positioning in fights, and like I think it's disrespectful to say that a silver player can't understand that, because they can at least get a general idea of like what, not only the basics of the game, but also what am I trying to do as Fiora? You know what I mean? Like, who do I want to go for in a fight? How do I want to fight this? What do I want to build this game? What runes do I want to take? Like, instead of just the basics of the game.
By the way, it's so funny that you knew exactly who I was talking about. One. Number two, what would you say is a major difference between a silver player and a gold player? What do gold players tend to know or think about that silver players, in your opinion, don't?
Gold income. They just have more gold income. Because you're CSing. I've got your op.gg up right now. I mean, you literally CS at 5 CS a minute.
Right.
So a gold player is probably going to at least hit like 6, 6.5, which, it doesn't seem like much of a difference. But over the course of a game, you're looking at about 1 to 2k gold, which means faster power spikes because you get your items quicker. And it's just really a gold income difference. And silver players kind of int really hard, get a lot of deaths per game.
I think we got a sneak preview of that just a little while ago.
Yeah. From our
Quinn just stood there and took 2 tower shots, like for
yeah.
reason.
You'll notice that like once you get to Plat, you'll notice like one tricks, for example, are kind of decent at their champions. They're not like anything special, but they understand their combos. They understand maximum damage output to an extent. And then when you get to Diamond, it's kind of just like you've got a bunch of players who are good at one thing. So it gets weird. So Diamond is like either the player is going to excel at their specific champion, or they're going to excel in macro and be really good at split pushing or something like that. Usually you don't see both together, and if they're good at both together, their champion and macro decisions, then they're probably Masters Plus.
Oh, okay. Next question, and this is one I wanted to ask you. For a while back, we're doing like a reverse interview here. Would you tell people that it is better for them to attempt to climb by one tricking? Or do you think that it's better to have a steady pool of champions in multiple, well, I wouldn't say multiple roles, but like the same role to help them, like different types of champions. Like, okay, now here you have a split pusher, here you have a tank, here you have a, like a good team fighter. Would you recommend that, or would you recommend just one tricking to try to get yourself up there?
One role, 3 champions max.
Okay. Would you recommend those roles be different style champions, or the same style champion?
When it comes down,
Trundle, Tryndamere.
I mean, perfect. There you go. You got a champ pool. That's fine. It doesn't necessarily need to be different. Like I could do Fiora, Akali, Cassante. But if I'm only playing 3 champions, then let's say I spend a whole season only playing one role, I'm only playing top lane, and I'm only playing 3 champions. I better get pretty damn good at those 3 champions, because it's all I played all year. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a little bit
Right.
different.
Like
Like
different opinions from people. Oh, try to get a full steady of all roles, and then other people are like, dude, you need to one trick your way to plat. Like,
no, no, you don't. I think that having 3 champions is good. I think that it gives you a little bit of variety, but also, especially more realistically, a person is not playing the game like 10 hours a day. So it's better to like keep the champ pool a little bit smaller. 3 champions that we find fun and enjoyable. Fun and enjoyable. You know what I mean? When it really comes down to it, it doesn't matter about the tiers or how good they are at the moment. If you have fun and you enjoy them, it's going to be good because the meta switches up pretty often. I mean, you get nerfs and buffs left and right. You don't know if a D tier champion is going to be S tier 2 weeks from now. You know?
right, right.
So if you pick
Exactly.
3 champions and you constantly are learning and getting better at those 3 champions, I think that's going to be the best course of action. We're going to wait until I'm pretty sure their top laner is Gangplank.
Last pick.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also something else. It's like that. I mean, even if we do badly in one of these games, it would be interesting to know a proper way to play from behind. Because that's going to happen a lot. Matter of fact, for me, that happens in a greater percentage of my games is playing from behind. Like decision making.
Well, we'll see what happens here, but when you're playing from behind, you're just trying to get your gold back up, right? So you're kind of just like grabbing the wave, like, oh my god, Cho'Gath, this is beautiful. Okay, we're going for complete scaling. So we're actually going to take conditioning and overgrowth, so 1-1-1 all the way down. And then we're gonna take let's just scale it. Let's go Transcendence.
Transcendence?
Yeah, and let's go Gathering Storm.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have a fun one this one.
Do we do MR here?
You can do MR, yeah. Let's do it. This is gonna be a fun one. Now, typically I would take Ignite here, but since we're learning Fiora, let's not. Let's just do it this way. So this is one of my favorite lanes. Nobody ever picks Cho'Gath into Fiora. This is great. So one of the biggest things we're looking for is slide parrying on his knockup. So his circle that raises the ground and it knocks you up. If we can ever get a slide parry for a stun on that, it's huge.
Okay.
And this is obviously, we're going for split push again. We'll do the same build as before. We're not really, this is more of a basic coaching session, so we're going to do the same build.
Okay.
We're really trying. Go ahead.
Our lane, are we going for, again, just like, front-facing Vital, poke? Do I want Doran's Blade here?
Doran's Blade, yeah.
Okay. So we're doing the poke and skedaddle type deal?
Uh-huh. Until, if we see an opportunity, Cho'Gath is really slow. If he doesn't have his knockup or anything, we go for the all-in, we go for the kill. Alright, time to refocus. Time for me to sit down. I've been standing up just walking in circles.
This coaching session is brought to you by Red Bull. Red Bull, drink too many of them and you'll get a kidney stone.
Or sweet tea. Sweet tea will do that to you.
I drink a bunch of peace tea, dude.
Peace tea. That's old school. Holy shit. I know what you're talking about.
Are they?
That's the 99-cent ones, right?
Oh yeah, they're really well. Lately they've been a little more, but
what in the silver? What is going on?
What in the silver is happening, dude?
Oh my god, that's beautiful. Okay, well, who got the kill? They're still all there. Jeez. All right, it's not.
Snatch that up.
Okay, do you remember how to pull the wave?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Go. Actually, go down. Go down. Go into that bush right here. We're gonna all in this guy. We're gonna cheese him. Okay. Be patient. Play for vitals. Okay.
Gotcha.
If he walks through river here, we're going for the kill at level 1.
Risky plays. I love it. I didn't see what he took first. I imagine most Chos take the knockup.
He might actually walk through lane, it looks like. Wow, he actually did the right thing. Hilarious. I was not expecting that. I expected him to walk through river. Okay, let's make sure that we focus on last hitting, getting our CS. And Vital. We can queue behind him, get Vital.
I didn't get the Vital there. I'm very upset.
We're good. Now it's going to be front facing. Nice. Another Vital. Oof.
That might have just got me. Oh, no.
Take your potion, you're fine.
He's level 2.
We're good. We're just getting CS.
Okay. No one saw that.
Front vital. I'm just going to be the voice. Now, notice what we're attempting to do now, because we lost so much HP, is we're trying to get front-facing vitals and get our HP back. I'm just going to be the voice in your ear like I was last game. That's all we're doing. Parry. There you go. Front-facing vital. Remember, parry slows attack speed and movement speed by 50% for 2 seconds, so he's not going to be able to respond and actually auto-attack you there.
Oh.
We shouldn't miss anything. Go ahead and get refillable. And TP back. When we die like that, don't let it tilt you.
Right.
Fucking brush it
No,
off.
this is fine.
Yeah,
This is
and we
fine.
just come back in.
We're good,
chilling.
dude. We outscale the fuck out of this kid.
Nice. Okay, now we slow it down. Only last hit now. Cho'Gath is there. Wait, what is he doing? Watch him. We just want to watch. Okay, just slow push. Because I think he's going to TP back. Look at the tower. Click on the tower. On the enemy tower. I want to see if he's TPing. If he's not TPing, then parry the wave. Quickly. Line it up. Okay, you hit 4 there. That's good. Shove this hard, and then we're going to back. This is good. So basically what you're doing right now, you're either forcing his TP out, or you're allowing yourself back recall. You're allowing yourself to reset wave. So if he's not going to use his TP, we're going to take advantage of that, let the wave crash, which gives us a chance to actually go and buy items. So we're going to grab just a longsword and a control ward. And we're going to go back to lane. So now look at him right now as you're walking back. Notice how this is actually going to end up pushing back to you. So the second that we notice that he's not TPing, so we saw him recalling in that bush in mid lane, right? We look at the tower because we can see that even in Fog of War, we can see if somebody's TPing, right?
Okay.
So we look at the tower, we saw that he wasn't TPing, so instantly our decision is to push the wave, which is either going to force a teleport out of him, or we're going to crash and he's going to miss a few minions, which is, you know, a win for us because we're able to back and get some sort of item which gives us a little bit more of an advantage. Now at this point, we don't want to take any trades. Cho'Gath is a little crazy in the early game, and we really want to be keeping our HP high right now. So we're going to let him do his thing. That's fine. That's perfect. Okay. And we'll just walk away. So he's just kind of trolling because he's missing a lot of CS. So that's really good, actually. And we have our refillable, and we can look for a kill if he makes a mistake like that again, okay?
Okay.
Remember, okay, he's level 6, so we don't fight until we're level 6. So we just go for any front-facing vitals and also use our parry for the knock-up and try to get as much CS as possible. There you go. Beautiful. And then we get, yep, we missed the vital, but we did stun, so that's perfect. So when we hit level 6, if we hit that stun, we go all in and we ult him. Okay? Be ready because we're going to have a kill opportunity here soon.
Okay.
We're almost level 6. Front facing vital.
Okay.
All right, if you get a stun, you kill. You can go ahead, hit front, go for a 5, go for a 5. Ult, 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 ult. Just ult. Slow it down a bit. Just chase him down. You're good. Chase him. All right, we're good. Go back to CSing. That was good. So when you see that 5 vital opportunity like you had right there, right? We go for it.
Okay.
Stop using abilities. You're low on mana. Only auto attack. We're going to want to push this wave slowly and then get the next wave that's coming, and then we'll recall and get a Sheen.
Got you.
That was good, though, but if we reacted faster, I really think we get the kill. Not going to lie.
I think he backed.
Don't use. I don't care. Don't use any abilities yet. Give it 5 seconds. All right, now we push it.
Okay.
And recall. All right, get a Sheen and boots. Wait for all your mana first before you leave. All right, that'll be $350.
Let your health and your mana regen. All right, that'll be $500.
Perfect.
Every time you get a CS, that's another $10.
Yep. Okay, so remember, press tab. No Bramble Vest. If we get the stun, we all in. We just do it. If we get the stun, ults. And make your decision early. If you're going to go clockwise or counterclockwise, that's how you're going to go for it. Yep, good vital. Just be ready. Stay on him.
Oh.
Ooh, go for it. Just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Ults. Next vital. Next vital. There you go. Now do whatever the fuck you want to do. Go for the kill. Nice. Finish him. Finish him. Go back.
Okay.
Leave him. We don't know where anybody else is. Look at this wave, how it's pushing back to you. Only last hit. Warwick's going to finish that kill for you. Watch. He's got you. So notice how he's going to miss all this. We need to cut this down a little bit. This is a lot of minions, so we need to cut it down just a tad. I want you to get this cannon. Take this cannon.
Okay. And then back?
Yep. And next minion. Get this minion. You need to cut this down to like, you need to kill like 3. We're kind of wasting time. We need to get like 3 minions here. Quickly. And then recall. Get out of here. You're good.
Oh, motherfucker.
Okay, so unfortunately we still have our control ward, so we're just going to sell it. And we're going to get another longsword, and we're going to run back to lane.
Okay, selling. Longsword.
Mana.
That's another 300, huh?
TP, TP, TP. Use your TP, because... Yep. Because what's going to happen is your TP is going to come back up off respawn when it's unleashed at 14 minutes. So this is a good TP timer. Remember, if he doesn't have Bramble Vest, make sure you press tab and check. Then you can do it again. You can do exactly what you just did again. But we really want to hit the stun. Okay, he's not there. Wait, what's he doing? What's it? Watch Cho'Gath real quick. Okay, shove. Wait, no, wait. Stop. He's coming back. Coming back. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. We're just keeping our eyes on him. We're shoving if he's going for any type of kill. And then if not, then we're keeping it slow. Good. You had the proper thought process. Good job. 5 vital. We're getting him chunked down. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Beautiful.
Oh, I missed that last vital.
You're good. That's perfect. You got his ghost is on a longer cooldown than your ulti, right? I mean, it's the little wins. That's a small victory, but it's huge at the same time. Now, if we can get a parry here, we can finish the kill. Yep. Nice. And go. Vital. There you go. Round of applause. Clap. Good job. Get 2 plates.
The hills are alive with the sound of Fiora.
And we leave. All right, so we're going to get a Warhammer and a Kindle Gem. Okay, so you're understanding how to play this lane, right? Because we're going to do this all game, what we're doing right now. It's not going to change. The way that you're playing is not going to change.
Okay, I understand.
That was perfect what you just did right there. How do you let that get stolen? We ignore them. Don't even look at them. I'm annoyed with them. I'm just kidding. You can look at them if you want. But that is very, very annoying that they allow that to get stolen.
This Akali is... Yikes.
Keep in mind your back timers, by the way. Look how this wave is pushing back to you again. So you have another opportunity for a kill. Does he have Bramble Vest? Tab? No, so we still can kill. Ramble Vest is what's scary. Remember, this is a 5 vital right here. He's just giving you a 5 vital. He's giving you a 5 vital. Slow. Slow with the E. Nice. Okay, okay. Keep going. Nice. That's perfect. Nice. Now we have control of the wave. Let's hold it however we want to. This is your decision if you want to shove it or if you want to make him lose XP. I think it's better to make him lose XP here and make him recall, but up to you.
Right. I agree, actually, with that sentiment.
Because right now,
pushing back towards me.
Yep, it is, actually. It is. I don't want to see any abilities used, though, because we can do that again when he comes back, right? So we're going to have ulti back in 45 seconds.
I didn't miss that. I got that one.
I believe. I saw that you hit that one for sure.
I saw money.
I'm actually going to turn around right now and put my heater on low mode instead of medium, so I'm going to assume that you're hitting every CS right now without using abilities.
Oh, I'm so going to get this cannon right now. Oh, he's back.
Cannon first. Oh! Slide. You can slide parry into that, by the way. You can get the stun there. 18 seconds. You're going to need mana to get the kill, so keep that in mind. 12 seconds. I want to keep the pressure on this guy all day long. I want to make him sweat.
Oh my gosh, Chaco was here. Okay, well, they're just going to waste time chasing.
Yep.
Oh my god, the whole team's here.
Oh, you're chilling. They're not going to get you.
Later, nerds. Sorry. I get a little wound up, you know?
No, you're good. All right, so I think you're good to, yep. Let's just, piss him off a little bit. Don't let it hit the tower. Hold him. Hold him. You have 2 refillables. Just don't attack him. What's he doing?
Oh, don't attack him. Okay.
He's doing it. Okay, go to the wall. Go to the wall. Yeah, yeah. Put a ward over the wall real quick. Go down. Yep. And put a ward over that wall real quick. So we can see. Ping some assistance. Like, hey, help me out, Warwick. You don't. If you queue over this wall, you get a long cooldown. I wouldn't do that. I would walk around. I would walk. Cho'Gath is target. We don't care about. Remember that he has his eat. You're gonna want to parry. Get them quick. We need these vitals quick. Flash. Vitals, 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 vitals. You have Q up in a second. Another Q will kill him. Over the wall, over the wall, over the wall. Oh, it's too late now. You can Q him while he's midair there. Oh wait, you might be able to. Nope. Nope. Go over the wall. No, no, no. Go get minions. Go get minions.
Go get minions. Minions. Oh. All right. We won that.
We did. Dope. Yep. You got 20 seconds to get this. That's your challenge. Get this wave to hit his tower in 20 seconds. Go, go, go.
Tried to line up there. I have no mana. Scared. Shaking. Scared.
There you go. Don't lose this challenge. 4 seconds. Go. Recall, 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 recall. You're fine. We already got first. There. Yeah, but it's okay. Get our divine and let's go ahead, sell our refillable, and get Merc Treads. And back to lane we go.
Warwick's kind of popping off. Pantheon's kind of popping off.
You're winning lane, so that's good. You're up 20 CS. Remember, what are we checking for? What does he not have? Oh, sounds like we can get another kill. Oh, that's a 5 vital. We just go right in. Yep. Parry, parry, parry. Kill him. Slow. Hit all the vitals first. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Now the wave is ours again. See, we don't have to use our ulti every time to get a kill, right? We can use it for pressure. Notice how you have a level advantage now. He's slowly falling very far behind. What level is he? Level 10? You're about to be level 12 in next wave. You got a 2 level advantage right now. You're just putting a lot of pressure on him. This is good.
See, this is not what I'm used to, is playing aggressive on Fiora. I'm used to being very patient and like waiting for opportunities and do.
You make the opportunities on Fiora though. What's going on bot lane? We got an unleashed teleport, but I don't see us looking around the map for plays. Get this tower. Get your demolish proc and then leave. No, demolish proc.
Oh, my bad.
You're good. What's going on at the dragon real quick? Can I just see? Okay. You do have teleport.
Okay.
You already have first tower, so if you were to give this tower to teleport for a dragon, that is high priority. So if they need you, and you see an opportunity, you can go for it. Nope, they're good. Okay. You're gonna get knocked up.
Well.
You're fine. Yeah, they were fine. They got the kill. They got the kill. You're good though. It's all good. I respect it. I respect it. Stun opportunity means ulti. Vital. Parry. Go. Ult and slow. Hit the two that are... There you go. You're good. One more to the right. Now finish this kill. I kid you not. You'll be able to. I promise. Get out of there. Q. Nice. There you go. I know that was scary to do, wasn't it?
Dude, I shit my pants like 6 times.
There you go. Go get the wave. Go get the wave. Tower diving when you're new to the game a little bit. Tower diving? Yeah, it's just scary. Yeah, tower diving in general is just scary. But if you want to play Fiora, you're gonna have to learn how to tower dive like that.
I've done it a couple of times when they're really low and I have like ignite, but like not like that. When it's like there's no way, and then you're like, no, dude, you got it, and I'm like, I don't got it. You're like, you got it, bro.
Walk away, walk away. Finish this wave real quick, and then you'll back. We're gonna recall because we're not. So this is kind of like a weird thing to think about. We're not gonna finish this tower because we're so ahead of him that we want him to come back into the lane. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's coming.
He. Oh no, you're dead.
Yeah.
But why are you dead though?
Lazy recall?
Yep. But the thought process behind not taking the tower completely is the fact that we're so ahead of him. Even after he got that kill, we're still ahead of him. He might be able to get this tower, unfortunately, because he just has a lot of time to do so. But that's just something to think about. When you have a 2-level lead like that on somebody, sometimes you'll leave the tower up because you can get one more kill out of him before you take it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Go ahead and grab a Tiamat, and we'll run back to lane. And we'll take a control ward, and we'll switch to blue wards.
Yeah, he got the tower.
Isn't that crazy what one lazy recall can do to a game?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to learn my lesson one way or the other.
Uh-huh. Now we're going to go ahead and get this tower. So we're just going to push it through and get the tower. What is Warwick doing? Kind of curious.
Dying?
Yeah, okay.
So am I just hard pushing at this point?
Oh yeah, we're just getting the tower right now.
Okay.
Put a blue ward in river bush too, as you're running through. Yep. Keep pushing. You're good. Control ward in the bush next to you as you push past it. Okay. Keep in mind that Shaco's here too, though. So I might just want to go get the scuttle crab or something, right?
Okay. Instead of just wasting time walking back and forth.
Yep.
Oh, Shaco's up here.
Okay, go get him then. He's on raptors. Ping him. Go get him. Go to your raptors. You're gonna... Okay. Which one is the real one? The guy who's... Yep, there you go. Ult him. You can follow him. You know where he's going. He's going right there. Yep. So, something that you can do, by the way, when you're playing Fiora, you can tell where he's going when he's invisible because you still get the extra movement speed. Because you're still in the circle. Think about it. Even when he's invisible, he's still ulted.
Oh, that's interesting. So
Yep.
what should we do here? Should we just...
But we should be going bot lane.
Bot lane.
Yep. We don't need to be here.
Bot lane it is. There's no point.
Wrap back around and see if you can make a play here, actually. Wrap back around to river. Let's see what happens here. If they try to go for a dive or if somebody walks in.
Scared
Okay.
him off.
Yep, you scared him off. Let's go bot lane. I want you to wrap around again. I kid you not. I want you to wrap around again.
Like over here?
Nah, I wanted you to go from their side. Go bot lane.
Okay.
We'll talk about that in the VOD.
Every time you say that, I'm just like, oh man, now I'm gonna get it, man.
You're good. You're good. Let's get this tower bot lane with our demolish proc.
Okay.
I want you to keep. Oh, Shaco. I want you to flank this. I want you to flank mid lane. Remember,
Okay.
there's a trap there. Walk around the. Yep. Go from their side. Go left here. Oh wait, Cho'Gath to your right. Let's go get that boy. Cho'Gath, ult Cho'Gath. Vitals.
Oh, he's way over here. Alright, he's dead anyway.
Akali. Q.
He doesn't have anything to keep removing now.
Slide parry, steal his kill. Nice, go. Slip bot. We're gonna get another demolish proc off here on the on this tower.
Then are we just gonna demolish and back here?
Nope, you got a lot of time. Look at Amumu, he's just recalling. We're gonna get the whole tower. Just from auto attacking. Cho'Gath alive now. Shaco alive now. You have 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get out of here. That looks like a pretty lazy recall to me.
Yeah, okay, alright. On my way to get the hell out of here.
There we go. That's better. Look at him chasing you. See? There you go. Now let's get out of here. And now what do we do? What are we doing right now? After we back, what are we doing? You're building this
into
Hullbreaker.
Into Hullbreaker.
Okay. And now where are you going?
I'm gonna be top. Looks like
There you go. Yep.
because they're all bot, and I see a Kali mid. Keiko's up there, but I think we can beat him.
I mean, you're level 14. He's level 12. Remember, level advantage is massive. By the way.
I also vape, by the way, and California just banned all sale of flavored tobacco, which makes it rough for vapors.
I'm waiting for the moment that Brennan starts screaming like Nice Kappa. That's in my chat.
Yeah. It's alright. If he screams at me, I probably deserve it.
Nah, I think screaming doesn't really get anywhere for anybody, to be honest. That's not my style of coaching. I think it's...
I'm gonna...
Yeah, keep going. Yep, right in the middle. Beautiful. That's how you use blue wards. You don't have to keep them in bushes, because who cares? That way you can see 4 different... I can see that they're coming from their base, from jungle, from river. It doesn't matter. We get this tower. Watch this fight, though, because you have TP. Make sure you're keeping in mind that you can always flank if you need to. I would say keep going. Just keep splitting. Now I would TP on the wave, on the wave. Okay.
Okay.
You're fine, you're fine. Go for Cho'Gath. Instantly Cho'Gath. Stun. You're good. Ult.
Ult. Oh, crap. I thought I ulted already.
Vitals. Okay. Take this wave. I want more pressure. I want you to go bot lane now. More pressure.
We're going to talk about that in the VOD.
We're okay. Not like that. Go over the, yeah. Faster.
Okay.
We want to be quick.
Okay.
Over the wall. Q over the wall. Save time. What's going on mid? You see 2, so we can keep going. Demolish proc. You might be able to get this tower. Use our abilities on this tower. Get demolish proc and out. Leave. Just keep running. And we're going to recall.
No lazy recalls. I'm going all the way, dude.
I love it.
All the way. All the way back. I think I might have, by the way, some lag on the stream because I'm also watching the stream as I'm playing.
No, you're good. I can see what's going on well enough, so it doesn't matter too much. As long as I can see. All right, where are we going?
Bot.
Nope, we're gonna go catch. We're gonna go mid first.
Mid wave. Okay.
Yep. And then we're gonna pick where we're going because we don't know yet. We don't know how. Just because Pantheon's caught out. So let's imagine that we go mid lane, we catch the wave, Pantheon dies, enemy team decides to go for Baron. We're not bot lane, we're mid lane, so we can react faster. And look at our. Keep going down mid lane. Look at our line of defense as well. What are we missing?
Our top and bot towers.
No, we're missing their mid lane tower. That's the next one we need to get, right? So that we're safer on our split push.
Oh, I thought you were talking about our side. Okay, so
all right, now they're not
running around.
We're going, yeah, we're going bot.
Going bot. Let's do it.
Wait, sit in it. Go to that bush. Go to that bush. Sit in that bush. Sit in that bush. Sit in it. Sit in it. Sit in it. Be ready. Kill. There you go. Kill.
Killing. Kill. Attack.
Yep. Vitals. Vitals. Trust yourself here. Keep going. Huge pressure. 2 for 1. Good trade. You see how strong you are? How you're fighting it within 4 people there?
That was insane. That was intense. I don't think I would have done that if you hadn't told me to fucking do that.
All right, hole breaker. Let's get press tab. He's going. Let's take Death Stance next.
Okay. I feel like I'm going top here because that wave is quite juicy.
It is quite juicy indeed. But believe it or not, you're gonna go bot here. You know why you're gonna go bot? Because watch top. Because it's hitting tower. It's gonna bounce back by the time. Yep. By the time you spawn, it's gone. So it doesn't matter. We're gonna go bot lane because your TP is up in 30 seconds and Baron is up.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Oh, it's kind of putting it down. I like it. Biz making it happen.
You're 3 levels up on.
Rotate to this?
No, you're gonna keep going bot. You're fine.
Okay. This is popping off, dude.
I kid you not. You're gonna end the game here.
Okay.
Watch the fight though. What is going on? Just in case you can respond. Cho'Gath main target. Let's go for it. Wait, where's Cho'Gath?
He is.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's just finish this kill up. Finish this fight up so we have some. Get that red buff. Actually, it's gonna change. Go for Cho'Gath. Q through this guy. You flash. There you go. Just push mid here. Go bot now. We just want to put pressure everywhere all day long.
Pressure all over the place. Sounds sexy. I like it. Let's do it.
She wastes her ult, and then we just go bot lane, and we make it even. Now notice how Hullbreaker uses these super minions, so it's really hard for them, right? The guy who's running away is most likely, yep. So this is kind of a crazy idea, but you can slide parry, killing the clone. You have ulti soon. Pick a target and ult them. Slow. Get the heals. Heals. Ah, we missed it. Now, if you finish that kill, you're gonna get a lot of heals because you have level 3 ulti.
Warwick is dead, I believe. Oh, Pantheon's here.
Wait a minute.
Warwick? Look at that damage, bro.
You might.
Oh my gosh, he ulted him.
You might be TPing to end the game right now. Sell your Dorn's Blade and get Warhammer.
TP top?
No, hold on. Watch mid. Watch mid.
Get him, Kaisa!
Okay, you're gonna end the game. You're going to wait until the watch the towers. Ping to end the game. Ping to end the game. Be like, on the way. TP, TP, TP. When both of those towers target one minion, you're gonna TP to it. Okay. No, look at the Nexus towers. Not that.
Okay.
TP when. Yep. Ignore him. Get a demolish proc. Ignore him. Get the next one. Okay, you're taking turret aggro though. Yeah.
Oh no. Well. I think we win off that.
You gotta watch that Q though when you're on tower.
Yeah. Oh.
No, we're chilling. We got 3
Get the
inhibs.
Akali. Get the Akali. Akali's the threat. There it is.
They might actually just win, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. No Akali, they don't really have anything. Just do it. Get the... Oh, Warwick, what are you doing, baby? Okay. End the game. Well. Okay.
All right.
Play. Just run straight down mid.
You can, yeah, but I think the minions might just end for you. I would just go mid, yeah. Honestly, we should be getting Baron, but I mean, at this point, it's kind of just no big deal. You could probably just walk in and end the game at this point. To be fair.
Yeah.
But I mean, watch it. Look at the sewer minions. These guys are not paying attention at all. Look, the minions are ending the game. They actually can't clear the minions.
All-in one.
They really can't.
GG.
Yep.
Hold on.
You get the plus 50. Get it. Nice, plus 50. GG. Good job.
Nice.
There's still a lot to talk about, though. I can't deny.
Yeah, absolutely. Saw this coming.
I do want to see the damage really quick from your screen.
I'll give that one to Pantheon.
Show me scoreboard real quick.
Will do.
Not too bad. Good damage. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm done watching. Now you're gonna watch me.
Okay.
Let me go take a piss real quick. Give me 1 second.
Do it, dude.
Good win though.
Thank
Hold
you.
on. All right, sir, are you ready?
I hope so.
What? Where
I,
is your
I
name?
I feel like I'm about to get flamed for so many things, but you know what? It's a good flame.
I don't think you played that bad, to be honest. Do you think that you played bad?
I think I definitely hit the points that I was looking for. Maybe not the tight vitals, but every time I went in, I was going for I was like tunnel visioning the vitals as much as I could.
Look at this. Look at my stream. This is the playstyle that you wanted, and notice how much damage we've done. Like, I kid you not. So, if you can get into the mindset of doing what you did the last 2 games, macro-wise, split pushing without me in your ear, brother, you will climb so fast. The amount of turret damage that you've done the last 2 games. Now, granted, obviously, I'm telling you where to go. But if you can rewatch this, take this session in, and do what you did the last 2 games, and do 15,000 damage to turrets on average, you're more than likely going to win most of your games. You get that, right? Like, look how much damage you did to turrets. Again, more than everybody in the game combined.
Yeah.
Yes. That's crazy, right? While also, keep in mind, doing the 3rd most damage in the game, too. I mean, even the game prior, like, you actually are making leaps and bounds of progress just from 2 games. Did you notice? I actually thought that you played better in the 2nd game after we did the VOD review and you did that. I actually think you played better. You were aggressive. We were tower diving Cho'Gath. I mean, like, it was way different than the first game, don't you think?
I think that first VOD review, the first game, like you just giving me, okay, this is what I noticed, this is what to work on, and I was like, all right, dude, we're gonna work on that, and then I did, and like I said, it's rare for me to be aggressive on Fiora, but if you do it right, then it fucking pays off.
Let's do. By the way, this non-copyright music playlist is so trash, dude.
I don't have this sound up on your stream, so I have no idea.
All right, so now the early trades. So Cho'Gath can be. Hold on, let me drink some water.
Yeah, he got first kill here. I remember that because I think I could probably tell you exactly where I fucked up. I went for a back-facing vital, and I didn't parry his initial. I just like let him do it.
So he did walk through. By the way, if we get that opportunity, we just go for it, right? So we see him walking. It is kind of crazy that he decided to walk through his jungle, which, you know, that is the right play. But I'm expecting you can get away with a lot of cheese plays, like really, really cheese like that at level 1. Now, obviously, that's more of a Conqueror thing. So if you do end up getting more coaching sessions, and if we continue down this path of learning Fiora, I eventually want you off Grasp. I eventually want you to take Conquer, and I eventually want you to change your runes entirely and your playstyle and being more aggressive. And the reason being for that is because what I like to do is I take double adaptive, right? So you're at 81 AD, I'd be at, 89. When Conquer is
By the
fully...
way, the term is when we do. Just, I'm throwing that out there.
Gotcha. So when you have Conquer and you take double adaptive, when you're fully stacked on Conquer at level 1, you actually have over 100 AD. So you're getting heals off vitals over 100 AD, and you're just unstoppable at level 1. So you might not even be able to get that kill here with Grasp, but we can chunk them down pretty hard. But regardless, we're looking for more of that poke playstyle, and I think what happened... So you're doing it. You're actually. This is pretty good. I would much rather see you actually play up top. I don't know if you've watched like me play at all, but I'll play the top side of the map a lot harder, and I'll use the bushes to take away minion aggro. And now it doesn't seem like much, but it's like 20, 30 damage every time I go in for a poke that I'm not taking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've used that strat before. Going into the bushes.
Yep. That's what I would want to see a little bit more of with these pokes. So, like, also keep in mind that you're when I said, I think this is what threw you off when I told you next vital, because the vital spawned in a way that was actually really beneficial to you, where you could kind of just walk through. So ideally, the combo would have been more like this, where we would have taken front vital, auto canceled, right? So we should have done 2 autos there, and then the vital spawned down. We should have walked up straight and just hit him. We accidentally hit the minion instead, and then we go ahead and try to fix the mistake, but that makes us take 300 more damage than we should have taken. So now we're in a tough spot. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, yeah.
So I believe if we go through here, and I think we get stunned.
Is auto
don't we?
attack? Sorry, I just a quick question. Is auto attack or what's auto attack move valuable with Fiora?
Are you talking about actually A clicking?
Yeah.
At this level, I wouldn't recommend trying to learn that. No.
Okay.
What I would recommend trying to learn is your toggle champions only. So using, yeah, you get stunned here. That's what happens. And then you should have taken that auto attack. Notice, okay, look at this really quick. We should have taken that auto attack. Your parry, in my opinion, parry is the strongest one-cost ability in the entire game. Because not only can it block infinite damage, right? But it also slows attack speed and movement speed by 50% for 2 seconds. So let's watch this again really quick. And let's watch it from Cho'Gath's perspective, where he only has 0.64 attack speed to begin with. Okay? So we parry him. He has 0.32. Okay? You have 0.77. You can auto-attack this guy and walk away without him auto-attacking you. It's a very small thing to keep in mind, but with 0.32 attack speed, he really can't do, like, he has to sit there essentially for 3 seconds to do an auto-attack. You understand? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
3 seconds for him to get finished an auto-attack. You can auto-attack him and just walk. Notice how a lot of players, it's really funny. I only see this in like lower elos, but when people get parried, they get so confused about their attack speed and their movement speed that they just stop moving. They just stand there because they don't understand what just happened. Notice how this guy just like, his brain freezes.
Yeah, he just
he just stands. Yeah, he just stands there. So we can totally get the we can totally get that trade right there for that. So we need to play a little bit further back after that trade because obviously we didn't have parry anymore. Uses the flash. That's okay. It's unfortunate that we die like that, but we come back to lane and that's all right. So we have TP, which allows us to make those mistakes and be fine. We make a good play here by slowing it down, and we see him as well in the bush, and then he recalls, and then we shove. We back. Yep.
So would it be? It's more beneficial too if like I mean obviously it's before 5 minutes, so even if I did go up with the wave and try to attack the turret, it'd be kind of pointless. So it's better to just get that wave pushed and back, and then come back with maybe another item or something.
So you've heard the term cheater recall, right?
Yes.
So basically, this kind of should sum it up for you. A cheater recall, the reason you would do a cheater recall is because you're only going to miss 1 or 2 minions, right? But it forces your enemy to actually stay in lane because they have to push the wave. If they are to recall, then they miss out on, you know, a whole wave worth of minions, XP, and gold. But you're able to recall because you've shoved the wave and come back to lane with 1 item, whether that be a coal, a longsword, a ruby crystal, it doesn't matter. It's just that you come back to lane, you miss like 1 or 2 minions, but now the wave has been reset back to the middle and you have 10 more AD or 150 more HP or something like that. So you are now stronger than your enemy. By the way, you did not need a flash. I wanted to look at this again, actually. But yes, it's always better to have a gold advantage. So when I'm looking at my gold, I would rather spend the 1,200 that I might have in my inventory. So just because he has 1,900 gold earned overall and you have 1,600, you could actually be stronger than him overall because you spent your gold and he's holding it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, gold in the pocket doesn't equal strength.
Yep. By the way, this is a 5 vital instantly. I was wanting you to go for this immediately. So right when he has this vital, anytime you have an opportunity for a 5 vital ulti, you take it. You just take it. It doesn't matter. You just take it. So right now we should have just queued in and ulted him already. We should have just done it. The only reason we don't get this kill is because we waited so long.
Right.
And the flash was very unnecessary as well. What was your thought process on this flash? I'm curious.
Getting the front vital. Getting the front vital there. Because like I expected him to just start walking away and didn't keep in mind my movement speed buff.
So
I'm like trying to do your best to get the vital that would be the hardest to get. And
so
then I was gonna let him walk down and get the top one.
Let's watch his movement speed throughout this whole process, okay? Because Fiora has 2 slows. Right? So you were at 391 when you ulted him. Let's see, when you ult him, 442, actually. So now let's watch him. So right now after the barrier is at 196. So how easy is it just to auto and then walk top? 196 still, by the way. 345. And then he uses Ghost. But we let him get to that point when he should be dead already. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you back, and then hesitation as well. And then we hesitate, we walk back, and now he's way too far away. He still has a whole second left on his ulti, where you got to realize Fiora's ulti's crazy. He used Ghost, a summoner spell that gave him 445 move speed. You have 442 just from your ulti. He's not going to get away from you. You're good. Keep chasing him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Right.
once you turned around, that's when he got away. Do you know what I mean?
Got it.
Once you turned around, he got away.
So if I just committed, I would have gotten him.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, overall, it's still a victory. You know what I mean? Like, you still get his Ghost out for your ulti, which, I mean, we're talking about a minute, 104 second cooldown compared to 210 seconds. I mean, like, in the grand scheme of things, it's still a victory. But it's like, we could totally have gotten that kill right there. Now, I do think that as the game progressed, you got more and more comfortable with just going at this guy. And I loved it. I love seeing it. It was great. So we sat here for a second. We made sure that he recalled. And once we knew... So we're kind of like waiting until the last second, which would be like minion wave being like here. Once minion wave's here, we have to push quickly. Once it passes the tower, basically. So that's what we kind of did. We kind of waited a second, and then we realized, and then we went ahead and shoved hard. So that was good. And I mean, we got Ghost out, so it wasn't the worst thing ever. I just really think that we could have got the kill there. So now we have Sheen, which is a nice little... So, by the way, I had you go Divine both games because you went Grasp. If you're running Grasp on Fiora, you only go Divine. There is no niche build. There is no what's the word? Itemization when you go Grasp. If you're gonna run Grasp on Fiora, you have to go Divine. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
So you can't go Gore Drinker or Stride Breaker or anything like that if you take Divine because they don't synergize well. The only thing that synergizes with Divine is Grasp. Now Grasp is obviously more comfortable. It's a more comfortable build, but you can't do it with anything else. Now you can go Grasp with Conquer, but you just can't take anything else with it. So just keep that in mind. As long as we're a Grasp Fiora player, our itemization is very simple. It's literally just Divine. Also, I hated this. I just want to say, I do not like this style of ulting. I want you to put this in your head when you're ulting somebody, clockwise or counterclockwise. No 1 and 2 and split. You never split vitals. Imagine we're bowling, and you're like literally playing for like the 7-11 split. Like that's what you're doing here. You're making it harder for yourself than it needs to be. Your Q should never go through. Your Q should go up or down. You pick counterclockwise or clockwise. You don't do vitals like this.
Okay.
Because you're splitting it and you're making it very difficult for yourself to hit all the vitals in a timely fashion. You know what I mean?
Okay. So never do one front, one behind. Always do circle, counter, clockwise, or clockwise.
Yep. So by the way, we left on this. I remember telling you to leave just because I don't know where Shaco is. We just had no vision of Shaco, and I don't want to end up chasing this kill and then die to Shaco and lose all of this. This wave is actually more valuable than the kill. So a good rule of thumb is, what is it? 15 minions is the same as a kill, by the way, for
Okay.
gold. But it's more XP. 15 minions is the same gold as a kill, but it's more XP. So how many minions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Same amount as a kill. So we just walk back. You know what I mean? Now, if the wave was shoving the other way, then sure, we chase. And we just risk it, right? That's a more valuable risk. But with a minion wave like this, we just don't bother. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
So, and that was the right play. But I'm just explaining why we did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Sorry, I know
yeah,
we're at the 3-hour mark, so it's getting like it's a lot. You know what I mean?
Oh no, dude, I'm having a blast. What do you mean?
Okay, good. Me as a learner, after I hit the the hour and a half, 2-hour mark, I'm like, holy fuck, I am done with this. You know what I mean? That's me as a learner. Like, I can only learn in very short segments. Some people are different. So this is good. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
So I can keep all this information in. I can take what I find to be the most important points of that information and practice that.
Yep.
And then when we eventually do this again, then okay, well, you've gotten this down. Now let's move on to this.
I mean, I saw a lot of progress. This is perfect. We go for, this is what I do. I literally use my ulti as just a way to, cause pressure. I mean, anytime that you use your ulti and he has to ghost, you're winning. Keep that in mind. That's a win every time. That's a win every time. If he has to use a higher cooldown ability than you win. So you're taking him away from XP, and this is where that level advantage starts to come into place. Great parry, and we get the kill. And this is where we know that we can carry the game, which we did. I mean, we did, like I said, 16,000 turret damage. 16,000. That is a lot. And we were very, very good with this. 2 waves, and we back. Beautiful. Beautiful play there. And then we started getting more aggressive, and that's what I like to see.
Yeah, because you're like, dude, every time, if he doesn't have Bramble, just if you get the stun, you're going on him.
The only reason...
The
only reason Bramble is so scary, by the way, is because not only are you harming yourself when you're auto-attacking him, but when you finish your ulti, you get, half as many heals, so it's just kind of scary. You know what I mean?
So if he were to have gone Bramble, what would have been the play?
No cap, same thing. In that situation. In that situation, same thing. But it's just a little bit, you have to be a little bit more careful, basically.
Okay.
Because you would have came out of this, if he had Bramble, which is crazy, it's the easiest Fiora counter ever. Instead of coming out of this with 1700 HP, you'd probably have about 1200, because you just wouldn't have healed as much. You would have hurt yourself by attacking him, and it just would have been different. But that's a whole different layer. Do you know what I mean? That's a whole different layer of learning that, and it's a whole different thought process. Every time that we were able to press tab and realize that he didn't have it, we just go for it, which we were doing, which is perfect.
Yeah, I really enjoyed having the confidence to play as aggressive as I did.
Yep.
Cause that definitely gives me the, okay, you're moving towards better play style, what your goal initially is just to have the mechanics down, to be able to have the confidence to go for those plays.
But do you realize
I got this?
Do you realize that no matter what, you literally, no matter what, you still have that confidence with or without me there. You can still make those plays even if I'm not there. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
By the way, they changed this, which is fucking nuts. That's kind of insane. I want to see something really quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Because I'm actually surprised. So with the new smite, it changed, didn't it? Wow, that's kind of nuts. So there used to be a way to tell clones apart from Shaco clones. You can actually click the toolkit, which will show up in the top left corner. The clone would never have the full smite damage. So smite would have done 450 for the clone, and smite on the real Shaco would have done 900, so you could always tell who was who. And I guess with the new smite that changed. I didn't even realize that, actually, so that kind of sucks.
I was able to. I mean, playing against enough Shakos, like this guy's not pink ward, so like I'm pretty and we're in silver, so
I
it's
played
pretty
it.
easy
I
to
played
guess
against
which
Peak
one
Ward
is
the other
it.
day, actually. By the way.
Oh, is
Yeah,
he a
on
good
stream.
guy? Have you talked to him?
What's that?
Have you like actually conversed with him? Is he a good guy?
I don't think we've ever had like a one-on-one. He's very he doesn't talk in chat. Neither do I.
Right.
Like in game, but whenever you play against Pink Ward, the biggest thing that I do is I ignore him entirely. He will sit there with 200 HP, and I already know what he's trying to do, and I will just farm the wave. I don't care that you're 200. And he likes to use emotes and shit. It's hilarious. If you go back to my VOD like 3 days ago, you'd probably find the video. He's like 200 HP, just like using his emote on me, and I'm just farming the wave, and I'm like full health. I'm like, I'm just not gonna bother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 'cause that's just a mistake waiting to happen, man.
That is exactly. It's fun to play against him though. He's great. Let's see. So, luckily they did no damage. But I really wanted you to do. So here's the thing. If you Q over this wall and like you try to go in from over the wall, you're inting because your Q goes on a major cooldown. You need to go around. You need to either. Ideally, you would have came from this way. Ideally, you would have came from here, because you're gonna have a pinch from your Fizz who has Prio and your Warwick. So it's better to pinch than to give them a way out, which is walking up. You know what I mean? Now, if you come from this way, they have to pick. Either they focus you or they focus the Warwick and Fizz. Now, obviously, they're probably going to focus you, but you have your teammates who are going to be there. So I didn't really necessarily like this play because we came from bottom. I'd much rather you go up and around, but I mean, it ends up working out, but I just think it would have been better to go top and wrap around so that they're pinched. I mean, imagine that from like a grand scheme of things, like if we were a general in a war or some shit, like we want to pinch the enemy, not like allow them any type of escape route, right? Also, right here, if you Q, your Q is up right now. By the way, you know what would kill him? What would kill him right now? Your Q's up. If you were just spamming Q, what would kill him right now?
Q.
What kind of Q?
Vital.
A short Q, right? A Q.
A short Q.
A Q where you stand in place. Literally a Q that just is right. You have your cursor underneath your feet, type of Q, so that you get the damage out instantly. Because if you do a long Q, guess what's going to happen? He's going to hit that. The blast cone, and the Q damage is not going to go off, because when you use your Q, it's going to wait till the animation is finished for the damage to actually go through. So this is a Q at your feet is a kill. So just something to keep in mind.
Okay. Short Q.
Yep.
Luckily, Pantheon was able to just throw a spear at him and hit him right in the forehead.
Once we have Divine, that's where this shit gets really easy, right? I think you've noticed how much damage Divine actually does from these two games, and that we can kind of just do whatever the hell we want once we hit Divine. So the stun is perfect. That is a good... So, unironically, this is the best play you can do, is to actually go clockwise on this instead of counter. Because the top vital, when he's running away... So, this is perfect, because the top vital... Right, if we go counterclockwise and we go top left, bottom, and let's say he's got flash and he flashes away. Now we're forced to try and chase him under the tower and hit a vital that is below, and we're gonna have to take tower shots instantly. Right. But if we do what you did, this is perfect. That's how you wanna always go for the vitals that are the easiest to defend, whether that be a turret, a wall, or anything like that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that was perfect.
Is this where we dove him?
I think it's coming soon, yes. So notice how we slowed the wave down a bit. We get the thing. Demolish proc. Oh, we didn't get the demolish proc, did we? I remember this. Okay,
yeah, no, you're gonna niece me.
Yeah, just get the demolish. Like, why not just get the demolish? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just go ahead and hit it. It doesn't matter. Like right here, just go back, auto attack, and then run away. Like you're fine. Mm-hmm. He's not gonna kill you. You're good. Just get the auto attack on the tower, and you're chilling. Okay, this... I remember this too. Okay, so what you're kind of doing here is you're just watching what's going on with your team, right? So once we see this kill happen, we no longer need to TP. We're watching the fight, and we're watching to see if our teammates get low. So, I mean, Cho'Gath does us a favor by canceling our TP, thank God, but no reason to TP when it's a 2v1 in MF. What I was trying to tell you is just to keep your eyes up, because dragons got buffed recently, like for preseason, or just recently in general, and they're very important, right? So we always want to, if we can make a play to help with dragon, then we want to go for it. But since they got the kill, we just didn't need to. Our only job really right there is just to watch and see if they need our help. If they need it, then we'll go. But they didn't need it. They got the kill. So.
Okay.
And I think this is where we go for. Yep. So. See, you autoed a minion. You split the vitals. We really didn't have to dive him, but we did, and we got it, and we were out. Boom, beautiful. We're good. So we made a mistake, but we made up for it, so that's good. But we didn't even have to get that far. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Lazy.
Oh,
Lazy.
yeah.
Yep. Lazy.
Hopefully,
Hopefully,
in any case, no matter what the case, do not go for lazy recall.
it does not matter yet. You should always. I mean, if we're playing the game the way that it should be played, we should never be lazy recalling. Like, you really need to think about how long it's going to take somebody to get back, and like that comes with time and repetitions of actually playing the game and so on and so forth. But recalling right there is just so lazy. You know what I mean? Especially when I think did you have a bounty? I hope not, right? No, you did not. You did. You gave him a bounty.
Ugh.
So the biggest thing, this might not be the worst recall ever if you have mana, because you could probably get away if you had mana. But since you don't have mana, this is extremely lazy. And you're not going to miss it. Like, look where the wave is. Even if you take the time to walk into this bush right here, by the time you walk in that bush and start recalling, this wave is just going to reset in middle. Like, these minions are all going to die on the tower. Like, this wave is a cannon wave. It's going to catch the next cannon wave, and it's going to sit there for a little bit. So we just really want to avoid, like, lazy recalls, which you fixed quickly in this game, and you stopped doing that instantly. So that was good.
Ugh. It's hard to watch.
It's okay. We'll move past it.
No, it's fine.
So this is good. We get the tower. We saw Shaco. I believe that we left, right? Yeah, doing nothing. Go get Scuttle. But we went for the Shaco. This is good because we had vision on the Shaco. So ideally, the first play, right, plan A was to just go ahead and get the Scuttle, right?
Yes.
Plan B is we saw Shaco and we went for him. Now, I don't think we needed to flash. The thing is that you needed to ult him right here, right when you knew who the fake one was. So we just should have ulted him. Once we saw this, ults, get the movement speed, Q over the wall, and you don't need to do any of this and waste our summoners. I mean, we end up getting the kill, which is great, but we just didn't need to flash. So once again, this is where I was talking about wrapping back. Okay, so we don't. I'm pretty sure there's no vision in that bottom bush because we just killed somebody there, and you ran through it, and we know there's no vision there, so we can look for an opportunity. So if these guys try to dive, then I want you to wrap back around. So the only thing that is kind of like whatever, it's kind of blah, is how much we are kind of like standing in place. Like, okay, we don't need to be here. We should be working our way towards bot right now and getting off their vision so they can't see us anymore, because now it gets scary for them. So if we look at enemy team's vision, they no longer see you. So by wrapping back, if they try to dive you, this is fucking silver. These guys might go for a dive and not even realize that you're wrapping back around. If they don't see you, it's like out of sight, out of mind. They have no idea. You know what I mean? So they do go down and they put a ward down. So once they put that vision down, we should be moving again. Go to bot lane. Get off vision. Once again, look, we're off vision again. So we would be wrapping. If a fight is to pop off, right? Where's my pin? I turned it off, didn't I? Okay, if a fight is to pop off, right? This is ideally what we are looking for. Is more of. So let me turn this back on real quick. So remember, they don't see you on vision right now, right? What I'm talking about when I'm talking about wrapping around is I'm talking about going here. I want you behind them for another pinch. I want you to cover this escape. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm talking about. Or you can just walk here. Because keep in mind, Fiora creates her own fights. Fiora's super fun, super rewarding, right? Super mobile. She creates her own fights. You are a fucking shepherd herding these sheep any way you want to go. Because I can get over this wall, and now I can show myself here, and this is so much pressure and just the presence of you being right here. Now what do? Oh my god, do we fight the Fiora, or do we run back to mid lane? What do we do? And then wait a minute, what if my team was mid lane? My Pantheon's right here on the mini-map. He's right here. We're creating... They've got one escape, which is right here, through here. But they don't have a tower. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can create so much pressure with your mobility on Fiora. It's actually insane. So this was the wraparound that I was talking about, basically. Or you could have just gone over right here. Preferably, you are already working your way around this way, where the blue line is going to be in 2 seconds. Preferably, you are already doing this, because I don't want them to see you. And if you go through Dragon Pit, they see you. So then they can react faster and escape. So
okay,
that's basically what I meant when I was talking about wrapping around. Because
yeah,
you have so much mobility on Fiora that you can kind of do anything that you'd like. And if you think about it that way, how does that visual representation, how does that feel for your brain when I say you're a shepherd herding sheep? Look at them. They're just 4 sheep right here. Does that make it easier to like understand too when you think about it that way?
Yeah.
What the goal is?
I mean, I'm a threat. So it's
yes.
like they're not, wherever I am, they don't want to be.
Exactly.
Unless, it's just me, of course. But I also had teammates that were closing in.
Yep.
So if I go over to where you were specifying, then I'm cutting off 2 escapes and leaving them with only 1 at this point, because we already had the Kaisa in the river.
Yep. Oh wait, I need to erase that too. My minimap has color on it. Hold on. Okay. Back to the game. So this was you did this right. Like you got the tower and then I wanted the flank and you got the flank, so you did it anyways. So another thing I really want you, this is going to be something I'm going to, at the end of this session, which is coming soon, I'm going to write down 5 things I really want you to work on. I want you to go into fights and not just throw your parry like super willy-nilly like that. I want you to like go into this right when I see the Cho'Gath and the Akali. What do I want to parry here?
Cho'Gath
I want
Q.
The knockup. Yeah, I want to use Cho'Gath's knockup as a stun. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold my parry until what I want to parry comes out, right? I'm not just going to use it like that. Because this just is an unnecessary risk for us to get knocked up like that. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
We got the kill. That was, I mean, we still got it, but I'm just saying it could be so much tighter, way cleaner. And like, as you start climbing, you're going to realize that when you make those types of plays, they're not going to work. If you let him knock you up like that, if that Akali is better, that Akali just focuses you and kills you instantly. By the way. When you play Fiora, you're going to be the biggest target on the map. Just know that. Because once you're out of the fight, they win the fight. So if we're going to learn Fiora, we got to understand that we are the target and that we got to play clean, tight, efficient, and play the game properly. So we went top lane here because this was already pushed. And there's no reason for us to be there. There's already pressure on this side of the map. Now we're going to put pressure on top. So this was like the whole thought process of what I'm trying to teach, right? Is that when you put this much pressure on, notice how we only lost 2 towers because they had nothing to do. Like they had to continuously follow you around the map. Now look at this. This is the residual pressure that you left earlier when you went bot lane and got that kill. This wave pushed through. Now there's pressure here which needs to be responded to by 2 opponents. But not only did you cause this pressure, but now we're top lane doing it top lane and causing pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're making the game unplayable for the enemy. The game is fucking unplayable, unenjoyable. They have to continuously respond to you. You are controlling the game.
So it's all about pressure. It's all about keeping that pressure, and when they respond to pressure, apply it elsewhere.
Yep. We never
Just
stop.
Just keep up the pressure.
We're like a fire that they can't put out. Now look at you. They respond to the pressure. These are silver players. They get so caught up in responding to the pressure that they're trying to fight, and they have no idea. Nobody is on this side of the map. Isn't it crazy? Nobody's here. Look. For like a 500-mile radius, nobody is anywhere near you. You're just getting a free tower again. It's crazy. It's crazy. You can literally carry yourself out of silver just by split pushing. It's insane. They just don't know how to respond to it. And we keep pushing. And then I think that we TP and it's perfect. Okay, so, by the way, this is the TP that I really wanted. Notice MF, how low she is. I wanted you to TP right here on this cannon. And then go, she has nowhere to go. I wanted you to TP right here on this cannon. And then go kill her, and then go finish the kill. Finish the rest of this fight, you get what I'm saying? This is where you want to TP, is right here. Because when you TP here, anybody who, you know, is actually thinking sees the TP and walks away. Like, this guy, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, to be honest. He was kind of like walking back and forth. But if you go here, especially, like, they're not going to see it. These guys aren't. She might see it and she might walk away, but she's 1 HP, so all you have to do is catch her. I mean, regardless, it ends up being a win. Like, you get the kill, I'm pretty sure. But TPing on the wave would have been way better. Also, just want to say one thing. When you get into higher elos and when you start shot calling and stuff, after you get that pick on your TP play and somebody has to respond to the pressure that you made top lane, you should be going Baron. You should be spam pinging Baron and going for Baron at this point. Especially because Warwick's coming. Kai'Sa has Kraken Slayer. She's got 2 items. And this is a Baron play. So just a heads up.
Okay.
Like, that's more of like, in gold, you'll see that more often. But like, if you can get used to it and get to the habit of it, then you're chilling. So.
Okay.
But now we go bot lane and we put pressure here. We get a demolish proc. Check this out. How many people respond to you? 3. So what can they do? They can't play the game. They can't do anything, right? They have to keep coming to you. They have to keep coming to you. It's great. It's great. We almost have Hull Breaker here. This is beautiful. So
one of those situations where,
go ahead.
Like, I think because it's low elo, it's difficult to, as a split pusher, to like your team to recognize that.
Yeah.
And like make plays elsewhere. I think that's just low elo, because I feel like higher elo, they'd be like, oh, our Fiora's pressuring bot lane, let's do something with it.
Oh yeah, for sure they would. See this back and forth that you're doing though? I hate that. We want to go bot instantly. You got a tower. What's your next play?
I think that's what I said. I was like, I'm not doing anything. Where am I going?
This was a little bit out of the comfort zone, by the way. This is something that we didn't talk about, but when you're this ahead on Fiora, you go for these cheese plays 100% of the time. If you think that you can sneak up on somebody, like let's say red buff is up and you know ADC is going to come for red buff, you just sit in this bush for like 15, 20 seconds. You just wait. Somebody's going to come. They want that red buff, and they're going to walk right in and die just like this. When you're this ahead, you go for it. And then you keep fighting. We don't stop. We keep going. Now, what I would have loved to see, obviously, in a perfect world, is I want to see some Vital bouncing, which we didn't do. So, obviously, I've got an MF Vital here. I would have loved to see us work our way up towards the MF here to hit the MF Vital while the next Vital is forming on Cho'Gath, and then go back and then hit the top Vital that formed here on Cho'Gath, right? So top Vital, so you just hit top Vital. Instead of, don't even think about finishing this kill, I kid you not. Walk up and get the extra movement speed and damage and heals from hitting the Vital on MF. Then come back, hit the next Vital on Cho'Gath, finish that. And just keep jumping around. Keep jumping around and hitting Vitals. And you'll stay alive for 5 more seconds, which is huge for damage, right?
Yeah, that whole Vital jumping thing that's gonna, I feel, take a little time, because like I'm still at the point where it's like I'm going in on him, he's gonna die. Like,
yeah,
like that is my target.
So she used her ulti on you, and then we went to go pressure bot. It's just never ending. You know what I mean? We just don't stop. We don't stop. By the way, you should have just finished that dive, because you totally could have killed Shaco there.
You're right. I was actually thinking about that. I was like, man, he's low. I probably should have just killed him.
But I love how aggressive you played. I love this. Now, if you slowed it down a bit and hit that left vital, you queued through him. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, so here's what happens when you play the way that you did. And then you TP to base. So even though you die here because we messed up the queue again, what basically happened, you put so much pressure on the map. Keep in mind that you did more damage to towers than the entire other 9 players combined, right? We keep that in mind. You caused this. All 3 inhibitors being down. In Silver, bro, they have no, like, they're not coming back from that. It's over. You know what I mean? You win the game just off split pushing and just off your pressure. Like, we watched it as it happened. The minions just did their job. Look at them. Look at them go. It's beautiful. And that was a successful game. That was beautiful.
And I got the last hit on the Nexus.
Yep.
Just right in.
So
yeah, that was really good.
Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take another piss, and then I'm going to write down the 5 things that I think that we should focus on at this moment. Because I know you want to do more sessions. These are the 5 things that I think we should work on now. Okay. I'm just going to go take a piss. I'm going to take one. It's going to take 1 minute. Think of any questions that you have for me, okay?
Sure.
Because this is where we finish, and this is where we ask any questions that want to be asked. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, let us type up some notes. So obviously these notes are going to be sent to you.
Yes.
Keep in mind that this VOD will actually be available permanently when you go to my YouTube page and you go to the live section of it. Just so you know. Sparrow coaching. So do you have any questions right now before I start typing this up?
Yes. So how often should I be looking to play aggressively? And in what circumstances can I do that? Because, like, I know that there's matchups that are like, okay, well, you're up against this. You need to be staying back. You need to be just trying to get the vitals poke. But, like, we went aggressive on both the Cho'Gath and the Quinn. And Quinn's supposed to be, like, a super counter matchup. And we did well. So, is that... is playing aggressive on Fiora almost something you want to be doing constantly?
Yes. So, this is part of your homework. You're going to watch a video of mine, which is all about power spikes. So Fiora has an insane amount of power spikes, and understanding power spikes and when you can play aggressive is huge, right? So, for example, level 2 is a massive power spike. Reason being is because you have your W. Your parry is one of the strongest abilities in the game. In my opinion, the absolute strongest in the game. I don't think there's any 1-point ability in the game that's stronger than that. I really do not. Being able to, get rid of infinite damage is just absolutely insane. So this is part of your homework. This has nothing to do with it. I'm putting the link here in your notes. It just kind of goes over basically power spikes, so on and so forth. It's like a dive guide, damn near. It's kind of like a dive guide. We also item power spikes, getting Divine finished, getting Ravenous finished, getting Hullbreaker finished. Every time you finish an item, when you take all those components and you put them into the item, that's when you get the item's passive, and that is a power spike. So basically, as you climb higher and higher, these windows are going to close, right? So in silver, your windows, your windows basically, imagine you have a house and you're in silver. The fucking house is glass. It's made of glass. You can just do whatever the fuck you want. You can play aggressive damn near all the time. That's why it works. That's why it works both games, is because your window's massive. But as you climb, you're going to get better. You're going to have to realize that that window is going to close, and you're going to have to play more based off your power spikes.
Okay.
Does that make sense? But here in silver, to answer the question, dude, if you think that you can get the kill, just go for it. It doesn't matter if you get the kill and you end with 50 HP. Play with confidence, limit test your champion, learn your champion, understand how much damage you can do in any type of scenario, and then you'll get more and more comfortable with playing aggressive. A lot of people in lower elo do not understand how much damage Fiora does. I would say in almost 90% of scenarios, if you're not like, 0-3 or 0-4, you can probably just go all in and get the kill. I kid you not. You could just walk into somebody and kill them. That's how strong Fiora is. Okay. But like I said, you're gonna have to do a little. It's gonna require a little bit of inting. It's gonna require a little bit of limit testing. You're gonna have to, when you're playing Fiora, you gotta learn the hard way. Are you able to get these kills or not? You're gonna have to learn the hard way, basically. So right. You might go in one game and go up against a Garen and go for an all-in and die, and you were 0-1 and he was 1-0, and you were 500 gold away from your Divine. And then next time you're like, man, I really thought I could get that kill. But then you get your Divine and you do it again. You're like, oh my god, I could kill him there. That was really easy. And then you realize, I needed my Divine power spike to make that play.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. But I'm going to keep typing now, and I'm going to let you ask any question you'd like, okay?
Okay. So, the other one. So you mentioned that, with Grasp, you're taking Divine every single time.
Yes.
As I move forward, what are the type of lanes that I should be working into Conqueror and maybe going, Bork or Stride? It's something because I feel like with Divine, obviously, like if you're up against someone tanky like Cho'Gath.
Do you want me to go ahead and answer this question before you even finish?
Yeah.
Never. You get to Silver 2 and then talk to me about that.
Okay.
You're running Divine Grasp. You're running Divine Ravenous Hullbreaker until you're Silver 2. Then we can talk about you switching into Conqueror. How about that?
Okay. Excellent.
Because if I'm being completely honest, this is a very strong. What you're building, what you're going right now is S tier. It's S tier as it is. For us to even worry about you going different builds, runes, or anything like that is completely irrelevant until you understand the champion. Learn this playstyle first, and then we'll worry about new playstyles. There's no reason for us to try to incorporate different playstyles when you haven't mastered the one you're doing now. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I think that about covers it. And then, obviously later, because like I said, once this is over, I'm probably just gonna hit you up, and be like, when are we going again? Because
I want to see you. I want to see you play for at least 10 days before we even think about scheduling another one. I want to look at your op.gg. I want to see you play 10 days of ranked play. I want to go to your op.gg and I will examine. And if I think that we're ready for another coaching session, then we can schedule one. But I want to see you play games and grind it out a little bit before we do that, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, I am going to go into quiet mode for a second, get full focus, and type out your homework, okay?
Okay, yes,
all right, here we go.
No problem.
Be right back. Type time. All right. I am done.
Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
My bad. I'm
My
muting the music now. I have saved your. I'm sending this to you now. So you got homework.
excellent.
You got homework. Here we go. Check the Discord here. Let's move this away. Here you go, brother. Boom. Bang. Look at that. That's a lot of shit.
Holy shit! All right, let's
Yep.
do it.
So that is that's the coaching session, man. What do you think about your first coaching session?
I thought it was nerve-wracking at first, but like, oh man, it was a blast. It was fun. It was like from people who know what they're doing, and I feel like I definitely learned a lot. I learned a bunch of stuff I didn't know. I now have something to take away, something to focus on
Uh-huh.
as I move forward. And I mean, I'm just excited to start climbing and practicing, and getting to that point where I feel comfortable with Fiora, 100%.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I guess that is the session. Have you got nothing? Do you got anything you want to say in closing, or
No,
no?
not at all. Just
Hey,
just I'm gonna have some spaghetti. I imagine you'll be streaming tonight, so I'll be there.
hell yeah, man. Well, I hope you have a wonderful night. That
All right.
was a great session. I really enjoyed it, man. I wish you the best of luck in your climb. I think that your goals are very reasonable and plausible, and I believe that you can hit them.
All right. Perfect. Let's after a little while we'll do it again.
All right, let's get to work, brother. Hey,
All
have a
right.
great night. Okay, Sparrow, it was a pleasure, man.
All right. I will talk to you soon, buddy.
All right, peace out, brother.
Later.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Does anybody in YouTube want to ask me any questions? Anybody in YouTube? I am supposed to stream with my PMA Christmas team. Okay, my session is done. I am on a break though, but I can play. Anybody in chat have anything they want to say about the session? Have any questions? Am I going live on Twitch after this? Peepo door slam, my friend. I am not going to lie to you. I was quite tilted yesterday on stream. Kind of interesting. This coaching session definitely revitalized me a little bit. I had a very good time coaching Sparrow. I felt like it was very. That was my first big long session. So this was God damn, this was a 3 hour and 36-minute session. Jesus Christ. That was a long one, but I had a great time. I think that it kind of revitalized me a little bit. I enjoy the coaching. Anyways, to get to the fucking point. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like beating around the bush. I might do a stream. I might not. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna take like a 30, 45-minute break, and then I will decide. I was kind of burnt out yesterday, and we ended up playing Rocket League and Diablo and just chilling. I'm just not sure if I'm just not sure. I don't know. I'm supposed to stream with my PMA team for the tournament next Thursday. If they actually want to scrim, then yes, I will be live, and I'll probably be playing with them though, so it'll be a little bit different. Hopefully, for all my YouTube viewers, I know that I did the YouTube stream wrong. Apparently, I didn't add the tags according to my editor, and I know that's why the viewer base is low today. Usually, we have about 50, 60 people in here for the coaching sessions. Everybody who is here, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Even if it is a third of the viewers, you guys are the fucking real ones, and I appreciate you guys so fucking much. So thank you for being here. This was a very long session, very informative. This was a good one. I mean, honestly, this guy did a really good job. I mean, to be completely honest, like he actually really took in what was being said, and for a new Fiora player, I was impressed. He even dove a Cho'Gath. I mean, that was awesome. He did 31,000 damage to turrets in 2 games. I mean, he said that we had a really good conversation before I started the stream on the playstyle that he enjoys and everything like that. And so we made Fiora work for him. So we went with the Divine Ravenous Hullbreaker build. And he definitely did a good job with guidance. I would just love to see him do it without guidance, if that makes sense. So that is kind of like his homework. So very proud of my client today. Sparrow, if you can hear me, well done. Good job, brother. You have a lot of work to do, but I think we made leaps and bounds of progress today. So well done. If anybody has any questions for me, I'm going to go ahead and take a little hour break. And then if you are in the Discord, I will let you know if I'm streaming on Twitch. If you're not in the Discord, you can follow the Twitch. It's the same name as my YouTube. It is Brennan Wolf on Twitch. But seriously, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I appreciate you so much. I love you. You guys are fucking awesome. What is your favorite food? Steak. I love steak. Steak's my favorite food. There you go. Do you want me to stay live for a second? Anybody else got any other questions, or what do we think? Do you guys like my fidget spinner? Have you guys ever noticed that when I'm thinking, I spin my fidget spinner? Thank you, Luke. Bryn. Yo, what's up, Peebo? When I'm thinking, if you guys ever watch my TikToks, if you ever see me doing a very informative TikTok where I have to like get all the information out really quickly, I will always be spinning a fidget spinner. Watch this. I'm gonna show you guys a TikTok really quick. I don't think nobody's ever called me out on this, by the way, which I think is fucking hilarious. Nobody has called me out on this before. Watch this TikTok and tell me what you notice. Item tier list for Fiora for preseason. Do you see it? Season 13 items here. Nobody has ever called me out for it. This helps me talk and focus so much when I need to do like quick content, like 40, 30 seconds, and I need to get everything out really quickly. Look at this shit. Watch. Guys, I got an item tier list. It's in my hand. For preseason season 13 items here. We've done a lot of testing. We've done a lot of trying out different things, and this is what we've come up with. You can basically take any of the S tier items, build them any type of way, and it's going to be the best thing that you got. You do have a few cliche items that you can build niche, like Jack Show, Heart Steel, Prowlers. A lot of fun, by the way. Prowlers is give it a try. He said, "Yeah, I got ADHD too. You're not special." Dude, I just think it's so hilarious that nobody's ever called me out for it, bro. Nobody has ever fucking called me out for that on like the TikTok comments or some shit. Be like, bro, is that a fidget spinner in your hand? I just want to be like, fuck yeah, it's a fucking fidget spinner. I love that thing. I love it. You are a really good person. Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time and giving your knowledge away. Well, dude, everybody wants to. I mean, this game isn't fucking noob friendly. This game hates new players. This game is so mean to new players. Like, I'm not gonna fucking charge you $350 to teach you how to play the game. I will help you because it's fun for me too. I want to see somebody do well because like that's awesome. Like everybody like wants to do well. They want to learn. They want to get better. Like nobody wants to be bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like they want to be better. And if I can help, then fuck yeah, dude. Let's like get better together. Like it's awesome. I had a lot of fun with this session. This was a good time. The learning curve was hard to get past at the start. Oh yeah, this game sucks for new players, bro. They just fucking hate new players, bro. They hate them so much, and I don't really understand it. I mean, like, I don't know. It's kind of hard. I mean, how do you? I mean, at the same time, I have to almost take like Riot's side because like, how do you make a game that's been out and been the most competitive game in esports for the last fucking 10 years? How do you make it? How do you even make it noob friendly? How do you do that? Like it's really difficult to do. Don't be cringe and refund my donation from coaching. I will let you do whatever you want to do. But like I said, my for your session it is $50. That is it. So I mean, you know what I mean? Like whatever you want to give extra as a tip, I'm a bartender. I will consider it a tip. I won't refund it, but you do not have to do that. You don't have to do that. So just know that. I'm not expecting anything. Me and Sparrow went 45 minutes over time. We went 45 minutes to an hour over time. I don't expect any. I don't care. I don't expect anything more after that. Like sometimes sessions take longer, sometimes they're shorter. It depends on the client. Like, are me and the client getting along? Like, I mean, are we figuring out what the client really is excelling at? What is the client struggling with? What are they excelling at? How do they learn? Are they a visual learner? Do I need to go into a practice tool and show them what I'm talking about? Do I need to go in a 1v1 with them and show them what I'm talking about? Are they going to understand if I show them a video? Like, I mean, it just depends. I mean, and usually coaching sessions for me, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to even understand the best way to teach my client. I usually have no idea what path I'm going to take for the coaching session until it's been about an hour into the session, to be completely honest with you. So, I mean, it just depends. That changes the time. Some are going to be shorter, some are going to be longer. It just kind of depends on how it goes. But I am going to get out of here. Okay, listen, I need a break. I want to take my headset off. I want to fucking lay down. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I may or may not be live on Twitch tonight. I might be taking a 3-day break. There will be a coaching session on Sunday on YouTube with People Door Slam, and I'm probably doing my PMA tournament stream on Thursday on YouTube. So that's going to be my first non-coaching session stream on YouTube. So love you guys. Salute. I appreciate you for being here. I may or may not see you in an hour on Twitch. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But I love you guys. Love you. Peace out. Bye bye. See you later.